coalition. As Dagger 1-3, you'll navigate through intense missions that give you an opportunity to play from the perspective of each member of this elite squad.
Our goal is to deliver epic missions filled with incredible set of pieces, intense battle, and a cast of badass characters that you will remember long after the credits roll. Let's take a sneak peek.
Сюжетку покажуть. Sneak peek.
The world, as it's commonly known, has crumbled. Alliances that held since the end of World War II, gone.
Що за зрада?
All the traditional assumptions about who's on whose side, gone. But you know, every crisis is an opportunity. Like the man said, chaos is a ladder.
Fire over here! Bring it down!
І що? Це ж мені нічого не показали від слова зовсім.
I love it. That's Agent Mills, a CIA operative who finds herself matching wits with our hero Murphy when things don't go according to plan. Now, today is all about multiplayer, but we'll have more to share with you about our campaign as we get closer to launch. So thank you so much for joining us, whether you're here with us in LA or at one of our satellite events or watching from home. You're about to see over 400 of your favorite creators stream their Battlefield 6 gameplay. I know I'm fired up to see some of the best players in the world play, and that's just the start. We love this game, and we can't wait to get it into your hands. So you will get a chance to play Battlefield 6 for yourself in our upcoming open beta that hits the next 2 weekends. That's right, you heard me. Beta starts. That's right.
Okay.
Beta starts next weekend.
It's the most content we've ever dropped in an open beta in Battlefield history. And as a token of our appreciation, anyone who has signed up for labs before today will get early access to the beta this Thursday and Friday. For everyone else, watch your favorite creators on Twitch participating in the streamer showcase today to also gain early access next week. Then the beta will be open to everyone on August 9th.
All right, so everything you've seen today is just the first step in building our Battlefield universe, with Battlefield 6 launching on October 10th.
10-10. Непогано. Це офіційний запуск.
We can't wait to get this game in the hands of our players. So from everyone at Battlefield Studios across Criterion, DICE, Motive... Wait, hold on. There is one more thing. We have said that Ripple Effect was working on a brand new experience for Battlefield. Well...
Що це таке? Курортний Battlefield якийсь. Вефлаб. А, воно з'єднується типу. Ніц не ясно.
From everyone at Battlefield Studios, we want to thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to watch live Battlefield gameplay from your favorite creators from around the world. So we're all excited for you to join us on the Battlefield on October 10th. Let's fucking go!
Я не встиг трошки, але це кринжа реально.
Oh boy, that's awesome. That looks great. And I'm excited. Holy crap, baby. We got a packed show for you all today. Look at these amazing MVPs right here. That's love, baby. That's passion. But here's the good news, folks. That's not the only thing you're about to check out, because we have 200 plus of your favorite creators here now. Playing and watching and enjoying the game. It is going to be awesome. But of course, so much more here, right? You got a lot of your favorite content creators. You can see everyone's stoked to play this game. Everyone's excited. We got people from all over the world here. Why don't we go ahead and meet one of them right now? I got a friend who's actually down here, as a matter of fact. Oh, snap. Oh, hey, I see myself on camera. And also, hi, friend. Yeah, isn't that crazy how time works and how latency on the internet works? Of course, here with Lulu Lovely. Lulu, that was crazy. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, it's so awesome, and I'm so excited for the community.
Та ясно, що будеш казати, що awesome.
It is amazing.
Yeah, it looks absolutely absurd. I mean, people are waving me down over there to go over there. What do we just see at the end there? Oh, that looked pretty damn cool. Maybe a little firestorm?
Кока-кола вже
It kind of
стянешся.
looked like a storm, didn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. I think so.
I mean, that can only mean one thing, but I can't say
Він
anything,
тільки
you know.
підійшов
What
до
should people
неї,
be
бач.
expecting from you today as you take to the service for the first time?
They can expect to see me on the hill with a sniper. You know, I got a snipe.
I already know, sir. I already know. All right, pleasure to chat with you. We'll catch up with you a little bit later. There you have it, Lulu Love. Make sure you check out her stream. But that, of course, is not all. We mentioned Pansy's here, you know, legendary esports caster, Aliak as well, myself. We have one more person joining the broadcast team. It's Achilleos, all the way from Korea. Oh, my word. And actually a crazy Battlefield fan as well. Achilleos, what did you think of the reveal, man?
I've been playing this franchise since I can remember. I think 2142 was maybe the first game that I played. I've been playing Battlefield for a very long time, and what I have seen, the little I've gotten to play, this game is back. We are back to our roots. Battlefield is looking better than ever.
Yeah, look, I mean, speaking of roots as well, our first match is going to be on Conquest, and it can't come soon enough, at least for me. Our creators are getting into the lobby right now. You can see them behind us. I mean, you took the little tour as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, we're very close to seeing gameplay, because I know that's what you guys at home want. We can do all the fluff and, you know, pomp of it all.
Зібрали
So we will be in that
блогерів,
server. Everyone
посадили
here
їх
is
туди.
streaming live to their channels.
Я б не
So if
поїхав.
you don't hear from us, which, you know, fair play,
Ну, по-перше,
check them out.
там нас вже не випустили.
But I do want to say as well, it's not just like the who's who in streaming. No, we got
Я не настільки блогер, щоб
in the
зібратися,
house, by the way.
припертися,
People
сісти
who
за
have
чужий
been
комп,
playing,
налаштувати там все
streaming, and
під
supporting
себе.
this game for freaking ever. On top of that, we have a lot of other
Ні, ну
great
хіба з
creators that
собою
are
свій
here
якби
joining us
комп
too.
можна
Dude,
було
I
приперти,
saw
так?
Jack Frags, I've seen Westy, I've seen
Та,
just
щоб
about
все
everyone.
налаштовано.
Maybe just a tactical
Але
break.
все одно
And
це
then you get randomly,
незручно.
oh, nade shots, just having a little walk around as well. It's literally everyone who's anyone
Tarek
is
is
here.
here.
Yeah,
Tarek's
Tarek.
here.
Yeah, he's all tagged up, arms out, ready to go. Like, it's wild that we've literally got the be-all and end-all of the streaming kind of FPS genre in the house today.
Yeah, I mean, it's people that I met when I was living in Los Angeles, and that was like close to 10 years ago. And now we're reconnecting, re-meeting each other here at this event. It's so sick to see. Of course, I gotta give a shout out to my boy Seagull, who's also here, the OG. So he's here checking out the game, and I got to talk to him about his thoughts so far, and he says he thinks that it's fantastic, and he's loving it.
А є б якесь посилання на цих чуваків, що там сидять?
Firestorm as well. Like,
Battlefield
rolling our
навіть
minds
на
back
них
to the
не дав
trailer, like
ніяких
what we just
посилань.
saw, there's so many things that have got me pumped up. Like,
Там
that's
дуже
me.
популярні
Like, I was a
блогери, і я
Battlefield 4 fan,
жодного
but
не
seeing that
знаю.
get brought into that, I loved it.
Режимі
But
присутність
do we get to
трьома
see that
екранами,
now? I don't know,
трьох
but like for
презентували
me,
руйнування
I was
чотирьох
pumped
мап
up
по
just
черзі.
seeing
I'm
that.
excited.
В
You know,
одній годині
also
три
too, we
ставки,
didn't.
чи
We had a few other things prior to the reveal.
Я не встиг, я бачу
One
під
of those
кінець
things that
приперся,
we
коли
actually was
показують
quite
цих
new to us was the
блогерів.
single player stuff. As a fan, massive fan of like single player campaigns. Also a big fan of Battlefield 3 single player campaign, most notably.
Там якась шалена реакція в людей. Ну воно якось не виглядає приголомшливо графічно насправді. Ну крім того, що все розлітається, те. А ось це, да? Показували мапу. Ніфіга там екран. Якось ПТСР міг активуватись, може ще. Ну так, показували, як там підривається все. Це страшно. Це страшно. З двох боків. Ну коли в грі ти знаєш, що це гра, ти посидиш собі за цим. За монітором не переймаєшся. Там, до речі, з кувалдою чувак буде, мем. Ну, але та й таке. Знову, тут просто крутять цих блогерів та і все. Чому на них посилання не залишили? Вони таку рекламу сидять в грі роблять, а їх не рекламують у відповідь. Ну крім того, що на стрімі показують.
That's right. That's right.
Is that the recall he's looking for? He's got that set up already.
Tim's just trying to find the gun that will give him the least amount of excuses. And that's really what he's looking for right now. But no, real talk. It was really a thing to see, and everyone was super stoked. And I also do want to be very clear and transparent with everyone watching. Like everyone's stoked, man. Like this isn't like, oh, hey, we're here to do this thing, and no, like I've been going around talking to people and stuff.
Сюжетку не показали нормально. Ну і добре.
I wouldn't be mentioning this if it was not good.
That's a little small. Can we go?
Ну знову показують оці мапи здоровенні, розвалені будинки. Капець. Ну, типу, коли ти атак сидиш дивишся, то воно тебе не лякає абсолютно ні. А коли там зліва, справа, по центру, ну це ж не. Вінс. Це трейлер, це його показували. Ну так. Вінс який, Зампелла? Ще 2 хвилини.
Everybody the game. And Andy, thank you. Favorite game.
It's awesome to be here with you all today. Today is the day we've been waiting for a long, long time.
Там досі блогерів
We're
показують.
live here in LA with hundreds of creators and fans.
Ні, це якийсь брак. Коротше. Таке. Я думав, буде, он показують якогось Весті. Ну, сама гра, власне. Це те, що зараз показують. Ну, це постановочно. Я не думаю, що вони гру запустили на 3 екранах. Це, скоріше за всього, якийсь прорендер. Ну, показують, як чувак грає на танчику їздить, чи що це таке, якийсь брони. Transporter.
Right? How does it feel? How does it look? And then you talk about someone who's a little bit maybe on the outside of the battlefield genre. You got Courage, right? You got Nature, you got Scump, you got Tim. And look, we watched a couple games of this. They were popping off.
They were going crazy.
Popping off.
You know, Nate Shot had a couple whips, and I was like, oh, all right, man, maybe doesn't still got it. No, he started.
Дробовичок виглядає максимально дивно.
We'll see if we're gonna get a little bit more of that here. As for now, I mean, just into the more neutral parts of the maps, of course, get those openings, start getting these lockdowns here on these capture points.
Now, I want to talk about what we're seeing here as far as the composition is concerned, because we're getting
Battlefield це завжди було що, про руйнування?
3, excuse me, Tim, Scump, and Courage on the assault. So obviously prioritizing, you know, going for the guns, going for the forward face, kind of, you know, blowing things up if you can, but got a lot of space clear here.
Battlefield це ще про фізику зброї, та вона завжди була прикольніша, ніж у Call of Duty.
You got some absolute gunners. You let them go and gun. You let them be at the forefront, and look at them just absolutely railing it in. It's beautiful to watch, and you get so many options on that assault class as well.
I love just that little tiptoe out of the combat area, get onto an unexpected angle.
Now they're nasty.
Я б не сказав би, що мене вражає тут фізика зброї. Зброя як зброя. Знову дробовичок. Дробовичок виглядає негарно. Ніхто з нього і не стріляє, тільки показують, до речі.
Yeah, rolling back on. We're going to see how many medics actually, or how many people get rezzed during this showcase. We're guessing 0.
Yeah, straight 0.
That's our in-house bet right now. We're pretty confident.
Це чисто їх заради цього стріму засадили грати, чи вони собі стрімлять сидять? Мені здається, що вони ще й собі рестрімлять кудись. Просто чуваки сидять, їхні стріми не включають. Бо ті компи можна переглядати.
But before I saw him with what looked like kind of a MK or like a DMR style weapon tapping away. There's so many different like loadouts and varieties to it too. Like, you know, the nice little vert grips on there. So much to play with depending on playstyle, and that's what a lot of the people I was speaking to, like Vegas was saying. Look, you need to get the right setup. You need to get the right.
Ну воно прикольно виглядає, але типу не вражає.
And I think that's one of the beautiful things about this game, and it always kind of has been, is the customization that you can have when it comes down to your weapons, because you can get it to where the gun, maybe it's not the most mathematical best as far as damage output is going to be concerned, but it might be the best feeling for you. So what works for you is not necessarily going to be something that works for anybody else in the game, and you have so many different ways to just fine-tune it, whether it's something that's going out onto the muzzle, a different type of grip, a scanted sight, etc. So for anybody who hasn't played Battlefield in a while, or who's maybe never played Battlefield, there's a lot to dive into and really.
Ні, ну це прикольно, що вони зробили, але все ж.
And look, this is the Battlefield boys, right? They gotta take this one off.
А показує, що куди його поранили.
Like NA nearest airport. We are in Los Angeles, keep in mind.
We are pretty close to LAX, so.
But it is kind of odd. I do want to see them do well here and see kind of how they approach the game too.
Чувак 50 кілів вже зробив,
how they see the attachments, how they want to run their squads as well. Like Westy and Sturdy, these guys are veterans of this. They've been probably living in the trenches for a minute, and now they get to actually have some fun out here. So we'll see how it goes.
Which MF?
So good, and look at old Tarek. Even though this is a character, he's in the squad.
Yeah, he's trying.
Oh, he died.
No.
It's an NT. It's an NT.
Yep.
Need a
GG, run it
revive.
back.
Not getting one.
Speak his name and yep, just immediately caster cursed. Oh, here we go.
Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain, dude.
Roger, let's do this.
Oh,
Man, if you
літачок.
have not had a chance to watch any of Stone Mountain stuff, you have been doing yourself a disservice. Guy is absolutely hilarious, but also one hell of a pilot.
Яка
This
там
dude is about to put in
тактика?
some work with this, unless
Взяти літачок, зараз буде бомбардувати. Він просто випендрюється, бо йому подобається літати. Я особисто занадто криворукий.
Oh, look at this little run that he's going to do right here. He's trying to find a couple
open up
Що ж він
so much
зробить?
chance for the rest of the kind of, I guess, team and squad's going to make the way up to the next couple of points, but they're doing pretty well so far.
the detail on the
Він
plane.
не
as the
врізався
wind
ще в ці
breaks on
скелі.
the wings. That actually super sick. Oh man.
That's what he's going to be climbing. I would guess, like, you know, enemy armor, a tank, something like that. Something you just go on a bombing run, try to take them out of the equation. But
Та чувак, ти нудний на літачку літаєш, ми просто показуємо танчики.
And look, we got a little big
Uh.
one who's right behind us, actually, so he could actually get some, you know, real
Yeah.
action live.
Yeah.
But no, because we stole her setup for a minute. She took a break, went to the bathroom, instantly sat down. Feels fantastic. I think we were actually playing on this map as well, so we got to have a little hands-on time in this. But again, it just looks good, and already
Винищувач.
on the forefront of things.
Oh, okay. That's one way to do it, Marley. Oh, you know, you just go ahead and send that rocket up there, see if that solves the problem.
It's kind of hard to scale up to see though, because that little bit of verticality. To
Шкода, що
so
не
it's like you
показують
kinda
Бруклін.
need the assistance from that
Я
armor
злий,
coming
так?
in almost, right? Get
Із
your
гори
tanks going
показують.
over, get what you can to try and complete the pathing, because look at it. You do get absolutely hammered on the way onto these crosses.
I will say, if you have a smoke grenade, throw it on the road before you cross. Maybe that will give you the cover that you're looking for.
throw it at your enemies as well. Obfuscate
That
their
too.
vision, not your own.
Yeah, that too. That works out as well.
Typically going to be the play there, but for now it looks like Marley 13 just going to kind of be pinned down here.
Yeah, nothing really. Okay, did find the target over there, so you're still going to have a little bit of that. Oh, got absolutely mauled. So that's always going to get a little harder as you're trying to come up those more
Fox щось
controlled
стрімить.
chokes, right? Especially on maps like this, where
Це
there isn't a
співпало.
lot of like man-made cover. You know, it's always going to be a challenge.
It looks like the Ace 32, I think, kind of, but I'm trying to look at the loadouts or the attachments like Stody's using,
Оце ми
people like that.
скористилися, два стріма рубанули.
You can do canted sights as well.
I do love the canted sights.
Dude, they
I'm
want
a
to get
sucker
this.
for it.
They want to get this res so bad. They've lost a man in the process. Here we go. Looks like
Oh, no.
not close
No
enough.
faith, no faith, zero faith in it anyway.
So we still not see it.
I will get one. To be fair, I want to see the drag as well, where you can drag people away and then, you know, go for the res on that. It was kind of sick in the trailer.
Okay, nade shots back. He's got
Треба
sniper
записуватись
hand.
на демку. Помацати все своїми руками, коротше. Це висновок, який зробив з перегляду цього геймплею. Я невеликий фанат онлайн-шутерів, ну от ви мене знаєте. Що я маю розпинатися. З умовними ознаками типу світіння вдалечі, снайпер, коли зрозуміло засідки б'ють, значить що виглядає.
Yep.
Having the assault actually have some real punch to it. That is fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. It's a. I like what they did with the classes here. You know, went back to the.
Можна валятись, чекати, поки тебе підніме медик. Або показують. Не показують, до речі, де медики, де вони бігають. Де чуваки з саппортом. Але показують, куди його вбили, там в руку.
Assigned responsibilities to those classes as well, right? You know, it's easy to just be like, oh yeah, the assault class, they're just gonna go and shoot stuff, and that's fair. That's completely fine. But like the assault class actually does provide like a lot more versatility in its utility, which I think is cool.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it still has a signature, right?
Yeah.
You still kind of know what you're in for, but there is that versatility. There's layers to it, there's depth to it. Like maybe you want to play it in a certain way, and you can kind of build yourself up to that. That's what I like, is that ability to.
Ну, якщо респаун швидший, ніж піднімання, 2042 дуже нагадує. Я не грав в 2042, бачив тільки трейлери.
gun customization gives you a lot of flexibility, because the way it works in this one is you will go and you'll like, you know, select like your grip, or you'll select a scope or something to that effect, and then that will kind of go into the cost of the overall gun. So you kind of have to be smart with your gun economy, if you will. To like pick.
Ну що ж, є інженер, та, який буде бігати ззаду і сам зробити паралельно. Я таки не зрозумів, що в нього за стрім. Там новини обсмоктує. Але це неочікувано, ну я йому трошки збив. Ніку в Дніпро-Сіті запускає. Ага, це Кіберпанк, я зрозумів. Дніпро-Сіті, це типу Найт Сіті. Фокс грати на Кіберпанк. Тобі має сподобатися.
No, this looks so good. And he's got that stubby vert grip on it. Look at the damage. It's unreal.
Ну так, скоріше за всього так і буде, як ти пишеш, Руслан. Просто засів собі на високій позиції і розстрілюєш їх, як на стрільбищі.
Oh, you hear the position?
Yeah, you got the comms.
The comms are wild. Boom. That's Westy.
Танчики пушкою рухаються, як іграшко. Та. Дуже хедшот влучив.
Oh man, well done. No, Tim. No.
Come on, Tim.
He thought he had a clear path.
Rock it out, looking to try to take it down, but okay, so flares out.
Oh, this is crazy. Now, very obviously, it goes without saying, but the most important thing is you got to take out the aerials. You have to in this type of a game. Otherwise, like, they will absolutely dominate you if you're not careful.
It looks so nasty as well doing this. You know what I mean?
I mean, that gun is insane.
Let's see him take down like a wall.
So many options to shoot. Who do you shoot?
Uh-oh.
I guess that's the other side
На
of it.
дуже великих мапах можна просто заблукати.
Now, Rands, you can go for the repair here.
Десь забіг собі і блукаєш, а твій опонент на іншому кінці світу.
You can just Hail Mary it. Try to see what you can get done.
Yo, this crazy! Look at him fly!
Я думав, він вистрибне. А це Сент все одно б гігнув би, так?
He clearly flew into the sky.
Pesky's still standing, man.
Tough way to go.
It is, for sure. But, I mean, the thing that I also love is the devs were talking about it a bit, that, you know, there's some easier options, some easier approaches now to getting into the flying vehicles, using helicopters and jets, but having a mastery of it, really being able to take over the full manual.
Знову цього дядька на F-16 показують.
Way more mobility, way more ways to try to approach the game.
Ooh.
Damn, he's getting pelted.
Що робите ви цю зарплатню епіком?
Pestily got him. Pestily's doing some serious damage out there.
Come on, Haley.
How we look?
Oh, you can parachute.
Окей, це було комедно.
Let's see if we can do this bad boy then. How'd that flip?
That's amazing.
Okay, now what do we got to do to convince the devs to add like a drop kick, like a wrestling style drop kick
off the
parachute, dude? I'd be down with that.
You know,
or a clothesline, you know, hit him with a clothesline.
There's a couple of them just a few feet away. So
yeah, no, I'm going to try and convince them. That's
Yeah.
going to be my objective throughout the show, everyone, just so you all aware.
Yeah, and of course you can, as Aaron the Loco just learned, you can parachute at pretty much any moment.
You can.
It is repeatable.
В грі, мені здається, все одно можна цим літаком в ворога влетіти, підірватися. Прикол же. Battlefield 1 так було класно, але не так давно запускав, вже якось застаріло. Так.
Alright, time to go to the star of the show here. You got MZ.
Stick on MZ.
She's back in
Nice
there.
little oversight.
Ще все одно прикольно грає.
Able to catch a couple on the cross-up probably.
Gonna have to be worried about this left flank a little bit though.
Yeah, she's got teammates over there and some armor, so they might be able to clear that. Oh, never mind. Looks like they're dying.
Перемкнулись на чувака, він вже вмер.
Dead again. It happens. It happens, man.
Okay, everyone's got a friend in the game who's going to be yelling, "Help me, please!"
Have we seen a res yet? Have we seen a res yet?
Not on camera, we have not.
Nope. No.
Oh, it's funny.
Намагається вцілитись.
And you know, though, yeah, probably. But it goes without saying, like, yes, can you jump into Battlefield by yourself, decide, hey, today's a recon day, and I just want to snipe a little bit.
У всіх в кінці приставочка BF6 нікнейму.
You can totally do that, but playing with friends in this
О, ще
game
один чувак на
is
літаку.
truly something else.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where you can just approach it however you want. Do you want to try hard? Do you want to run one of every class? Do you want to run armor? Do you want to just stick to infantry? Do you want to go 5 or 4 snipers in a squad?
Yeah, look, there's something for everyone, right? We've all got that friend
Що,
who
на
only
якісь
wants to
ракети
be big.
запускати?
We've all that friend who wants to be support, right? And assault. They've all got their own little thing they want to do.
Ніфіга собі, ну це...
And honestly, it feels like everyone's got a decent role. So you can carve out how you want to approach this game.
Man, the skybox is freaking gorgeous. Holy.
Ти диви, як він їх розстрілює. У мене 2042 проц... Ботле... Але тепер вже на i5 ноутбучний в мене. А не i5 ноутбучний, а 9800 3D. По базі. Диви, що він що витворив.
He might not survive this.
I don't know if he's gonna make it back
No.
through now.
Oh, that is terrible. Look at the way they
get to watch that corpse fall.
Він гігнув. Я думав, він парашут розкриє. Та АМДшний, та? 9800 3D.
Morbid as well.
Yeah. But that's the game. Get back in queue.
Ну це не гарно.
All over again.
And we're taking a look at a couple of games
Це
that are going on
нереалістично.
at once. Guys, no, we're jumping in from different games, so not everyone is in the same lobby. Bear in mind, there are a lot of people here. We have a couple behind us, but we also have
Могли
a
б
couple
зробити,
hundred
що
in
типу
the
він би
room
просто
over
не
the
міг би
other
вилітати,
side
типу,
of
за
this
межі мапи.
undisclosed facility. So there is there's a lot of people.
Вони зримо стіну влупити туди та й все. А, це, до речі, фігня. Типу, горло пляшки, це по-моєму, вигаданий цей термін. Шия, напевно, не. Ніхто нікого не розкриває, ніхто нічого не навантажує. Це дивна штука. Просто процесору потужності не стає. В літаку не помираєш, в ньому можна за 10 секунд розгорнутися в інший бік. Так, у нього там не було варіантів. Ну все одно кринжа. І вистрибнув, але помер, тому що просто за межами мапи. Це тупо.
Seems like Stone's going to try to maintain aerial dominance, but this time from the ground.
Чувака з парашута стріляти дуже зручно, як він летить повільненько.
Got that laser on as well, a little bit of hip fire capability on this.
Yep, and the lost him. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed. Oh, well played. I was going to say, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but you can also you see when they're in crouch position, they're also running too.
Oh yeah, crouch position.
So that's kind of sick.
Allowing you to stick behind cover like this, these sandbags, and still be able to be pretty mobile. Yeah, it's Lulu Lovely looking to try to find a couple shots here with a sniper.
She said she was going to do this, so let's see what she can do. Let's see what she can cook up. Lulu Lovely, if you haven't had a chance to see her, an absolute menace in games like Apex. Battle Royale, aficionado, some will definitely say.
Таке напружене обличчя, серйозно. До речі, в грі є правило, якщо танкіст не вистрибує з танку, щоб не затрофеїли. Техніка ремонтується зварювальним апаратом за 15 сек і потім не респавниться, поки ворог на ній катається. Прикол. Вибухаєш разом з танком, і тоді він не трофеїться?
Target-rich environment.
Hold up. I got Crimsix.
The legend himself, multi-time champion Crimsix here as well.
Сюжетка була прикольна в батлі.
Towards the top of the board too.
Yeah.
Як в Батлі кажу. Ну, в Батлі теж, так. В останній Call of Duty була прикольна сюжет.
Yeah, just tanks everywhere.
Yeah, when you are a support in this situation, you gotta go.
То, напевно, була перша Call of Duty за доволі тривалий час, яку я пройшов, саме сюжетку.
Tim's got, you know, like the 1,000-yard stare on the go there, man. He didn't look so good. All right, let's see what Nature's got.
Okay, now he's going for the
This was the one that I saw him working with, that he was pretty nasty. So I do wonder if maybe he's just got something stealth that he likes, but...
Still haven't seen anybody go for the ride along, hop in the back of the tank.
Give me that.
Yeah,
Please.
I want to see that too.
Please.
Ooh, wait a minute, Red Ops might be in a bit of a pickle here because there is a lot of players around here. Look at this guy on top of the mountain. They're shooting all these
Але
all
вистрибнулося,
sorts
Red Ops.
of rockets at him. Nothing you could do in that situation. Now Red Ops going to be cut away from everyone.
But what an objective player. Sadly,
Треба підривати танк, та, щоб не дістався зразу, якщо вискакуєш з нього.
I appreciate the work.
Чувак в текстурах
We're
застряг.
going to get this game ending in just a little bit. Got a few tickets remaining.
А нормально проїжджає спокійно.
Look at the hold here that they got too. CDEF control, some pretty solid zone control, and on top of that, they kind of spread out the map nicely. So they're in a great spot.
Я згоден, я просто криворукий занадто, я вже розповідав. Ну, типу, якщо своя компанія якась, то я, може, і зіграв би, та, типу, залетіть складом якимось. Це прикольно. А так самому сидіти проти чуваків з інтернету грати, це не весело. Ну, це моя суб'єктивна думка.
With the kill.
Just juked the hell out of him.
That was so sick.
When in doubt, so that makes sense then. When you're in a combat zone, you hug a tank.
Sure.
And then this way, how could they hit you if you're hugging?
Чувак бігав навколо танка, то його підстрелити не міг, яка кринжа.
First game, first win.
First game, first win. That's a sentence as well. First game, first win. Oh,
it's the burnt peanut.
Yeah! Love this, dude. Met the burnt peanut today, or sorry, yesterday.
Що це таке? Це гірок, типу, зіпсований. Що за мем? Чи сидить якийсь шапці у шанці? Фу.
He's an emote machine, by the way. Just says emotes.
You see him out there? You see him out there?
Is it bad for my job if I just want to be quiet and listen to him?
Yeah, let's do it. I want to hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Let me know if you
А
see him.
це цей, це горішок, та?
Is there anybody out there?
Спалений горішок. Яка кринжа.
Good work.
He's got the freak.
Good work, good work. Good work out there.
We're away. We're off to the races.
Yes, I'm the IDL. Yes, I am. You're the plane guy. I'm the IGL.
He's the IGL.
Oh, he's the
You follow your IGL.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
I'm going with Hutch.
Яка кринжа.
Follow me. Follow me, gang. I'm coming up, Hutch. I'm coming up.
Oh,
Gotta find the staircase.
I don't know how to come up, actually.
Oh.
I think it was behind.
You carry on, Hutch. See you later.
On me. Let's go to D.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Oh.
You gotta run, buddy. They have
They're
nothing to
enemies.
deal with that
They're
tank.
opponents.
Капець, помер горішок.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
funny.
burnt peanut got taken
Banana
out by
clip.
banana.
Banana clip. Who looks like he has a banana clip, so it makes sense. Makes sense.
Potassium defeats calories.
I like it's two people bleeding out on the ground begging for a medic that will never come.
They're never arriving.
Right, they were rivals, right? What a way to go. You know,
Yeah.
just say at the person who took you out.
Please help me. I'd help you if I could, my friend.
No, I just got shot. What? He's close.
Okay.
Alright,
We've
Adrian
got
here.
support. We've got support. They could be res.
Андріан
There could be a
ZP,
res.
молодша його версія була тільки що на
No
екранах.
more reses.
No
We're
more, no
off.
res for us.
Cut the camera.
Those are ruffle waffles in this
А іншу мапу не
this one as
покажуть,
well.
так?
This one's about to be over.
Наскільки
as
довго
well. Let's
триває
get
це?
out of
Поки типу не захоплять якусь точку? Що це за режим?
There we go, blowtorch.
Задався питанням я на 30-й хвилині.
Vintage, man.
I love that it's back. It's so good.
You can't be mad about it. Let's go ruffle
I
waffle.
was
Show me
watching
something.
Seagull play,
Yeah.
and he was insta killing people with the defib. It was really funny.
Oh yeah, because you can.
You could do that. You
Yep.
could just run around, just insta. It's like a knife. It's so good. And people were very mad at him for that. But that's Seagull.
You also, I mean, you can charge the pads infinitely. So you just run sprinting with them, and you have full move speed while you're holding those. So if you can just run up on someone real quick, just boop, and
I feel like we're more likely to see that than any res. Straight up.
Я так розумію, це погону 27-26 крапає, це вже, так? Буде кінець, як тільки вони закінчаться.
By the way, I don't know if you saw, but Vasily was like lighting up the kill feed just a second ago. Game's gonna be over here.
No, Vasily has finally escaped from Tarkov, so the guy is living his best
Ah,
life.
second is.
I'm so proud of him. And another victory.
Oh, well done, well done.
Покажіть іншу мапу.
Some more coming up, I'm sure, in a little bit. Maybe some other games we're going to be jumping into. Yes,
Ні, та сама мапа, та? Та сама мапа. Дивно, що вони Бруклін не показують. Мені здається, там по руйнуванню вона буде найбільш вражаюча.
It's okay, Flus. We'll get back in there.
It's all good. It's all good.
Just a team player.
It's early days. It's early days. You know. That's why you pick up the engineer class.
Yeah,
You just blow stuff
exactly.
up. That's my whole thing.
There's a million ways to play Battlefield.
That's what I always say.
There will be an attempt.
Oh,
that felt close.
It would have been a good one.
That would have been lovely. Now,
that would have been such a good.
Я не знаю, хто захоче грати за Пакс
if you
Армату.
are unfamiliar with Battlefield, right? You obviously, when you're in a chopper or something like that, or even in the planes, you have some, anti-rocket ordnance that you can deploy. But what solves that is a good old-fashioned
Бруклін найвидовищніший, так? Багато поверхів, краєвиди з мостами через оту річку.
Hey guys, take this wall right here. Oh no, it's gone.
Starting!
Oh, what? He was so close! Let him revive, man!
He was so close!
Of course.
We just want to see people help one another. That's so much to ask, man.
Unbelievable.
It's not the way.
Frame perfect interrupt.
Oh, that guy's giga dead. Sunday food, more like dead food.
I cannot believe that. Okay, well, Hunt just found he's found a squad spawn here.
Yeah, I feel rather bad for them.
Yeah, burnt peanut.
There we go. There we go.
He finally got him with Hutch.
Знову показують цей горішок смазаний. В цьому всесвіті президент США той самий, то запах будуть грати. Ні, інший.
That looks like a war crime. I don't think.
No. You hardly have our F position.
I'm pretty sure it is.
There was a guy there.
There was a guy there.
Хизи.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we do have a
Ну та, але грати за НАТО — це підтримувати їхній міф.
We also have streamers that are from all over the world. We got content creators from Japan who are here as well.
I think Japan, there's I think some from China as well, but Germany.
Та, і ці якісь сидять.
Across the board,
А
yeah.
горішок то хто?
Show me what we got. Again, all these boys, they.
Mustache in hand.
Yeah.
Still getting used to it. I've been commentating this kid for over a decade, so seeing the mustache is throwing me off. All right, but Scub is in a good spot though, right? He's going to be playing in that C position, which means, and as you can see right now, B and D currently being contested. So he can actually like pick off a couple of targets.
А я не знаю, що тут по президентам. Тут же ж нема настільки обширний та сюжет. Ті же Call of Duty там хто був. Там кого тільки не було, там прямо політиків набагато більше засвідчено, мені здається, ніж у батлі.
These are the weapons that these boys have been playing with, and they look filthy. I want to give them a go.
There's also an attachment in on the settings for semi-automatic guns that will.
Але армата звучить негарно.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's using it, but I really want to try that if I ever get a chance to play the game, probably on August 7th.
Ось які країни представляють цю армату.
Open beta coming up very quick. It's around the corner, literally next week. You get early access, I think, for Battlefield Labs players.
Ну так, скоріше за все, Пакс Армата щось французьке.
You get early access on the 7th and the 8th, and then, of course, on the 9th and the 10th, the beta opens up, and then you get plenty more action in the following weekend as well.
Мені здається, в них просто тільки ця мапа і підготовлена до бетки, все інше не таке готове.
Got him low.
Wait, was that right?
Revive!
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't believe my eyes.
They said it wasn't possible.
Penny Central, you've won the grand prize.
Leave it up to the Battlefield guys to make the reses happen, though. Seriously.
It's so sick. Those LMGs look nice as well.
Making me want to play them. I am not an LMG guy.
Me neither. Me neither.
Oh, I know you aren't, for sure. You're a big fan of the Odin.
Wow.
But I really am... I'm kind of keen to try them. I think they look really sick. Oh, we got...
They'll res?
Two reses?
Oh.
Невже він підняв когось? Не може бути. Показали нарешті, як когось захилили. Єй.
It was one of the reses of all time. Ah, damn it. Two Angry Gamers got him there. Of course, Two Angry Gamers is here.
Here as well.
Yep. Always great to see those guys.
Тарік, прикольний нікнейм.
Going through the traps and he turns back and the guy's been shot by the arrow.
Tarek's put a jacket on, it was too cold.
Yeah. We saw Tarek earlier today. He's walking around in a tank top. We're like, bro, it is freezing in here. He's like, yo, I know, it's so cold. Guess he took some kind of memo.
No, I would love to.
Pointing at
О, його хілять, не може бути, але не покажуть. Лост, чувак загубився.
my goat.
Big shots there.
Ride the tank.
Go.
Ride it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
he hooked up, he hooked up,
This
he
is
hooked
fine.
up.
This is fine.
This is good, this is good. Ooh, it looks so sick. Why does this look so good? Because it's like, always been like, you know, you're like, oh, maybe I'll hop in a tank or something, and it's like full. It's kind of sick that you just hop on the back now.
I like the headband that Lost has got going on here. It looks like the older, he looks like, was it Josh Brolin from the Goonies?
That's a deep cut reference for some folks.
Як він не загорівся.
Now they can start making their way down over toward B.
Yeah.
But that is also going to be close to where that default spawn is for them. So, you know, you got to be a little cautious about that. But they're kind of locking this one down, guys.
Also, just hearing those jets going overhead. Oh.
The thing has always been so excellent about Battlefield is the gun feel as well as the audio mix.
Sound design.
When you are in the shit and there is just stuff flying at you.
Nothing like it, man.
Ні, це прикольно, що вони показують так багато. Яка хата цікава. У мене флешбеки якісь, десь я таку бачив у своїй місцевості. Помер!
That stuff is important, you know, because I tell you right now, there are some games out there that I did not play because I did not like the way the guns felt, you know what I mean? Like, across all sorts of FPS games. It's like, it's such a critical thing. No matter what the title is, you want to make sure that the gun feel is there, that, you know, and in this game too, the way that they even prioritize some of the recoils on the weaponry and stuff, like, and really made you feel
Так кумедно танчик це їде, я не можу.
I quite appreciate that.
Але мені подобаються ці тіліпашки з боку цієї башти танку. Вони фізично тіліпаються так прикольно. О, це ти геній. Я ці під ноги стрільну.
Westy, big res.
You got him.
That's why we trust in Westy. Put our faith in Westy here.
They are getting battered at the moment.
Yeah, they're in a rough spot here, overlooking the E position. But they might be able to start to get through and flip this if possible. But the game's starting to get a little out of hand for them. 844 tickets to 571 at 566 and counting, excuse me. So this is getting a little out of hand.
Yeah, they need caps and they need them pretty much right now.
Це дуже довго грати, так? Скільки тих відроджень багато.
As soon as they could possibly get them.
Збройний мир. Щось в мене відчуття, що це ж іронія, і вони виході без виправдання. Так і буде, я думаю.
I'm excited for New York. I'm excited for Brooklyn.
That's what I want to see as well, is the destruction on those sort of maps, because this one obviously is a bit more classic,
Столетик
right? We're
мемний.
kind of looking at
З ліхтариком.
kind of conquest
Щоб абсолютно не
layout,
палиться,
you know, it's a little
стріляючи
bit more
з-за
in the
куточку,
skies,
так?
you know, a little bit grander.
Як він його не помітив, він тупо ліхтариком світив.
The pistol play here is actually
Або ліхтарик йому не показували по ворогам, тільки цей відмальовує ліхтарик сам собі.
Let's see if he exposed himself again.
Ого, яка гармата.
Nice wig. The man. Of course, if you haven't seen Nice Wig over at Apex, awesome content creator. It's going to be very entertaining, but it's going to be tough,
Але
right?
все одно це
Different
дуже
world here.
800.
Gotta play smart in Battlefield and trying to take over this B site.
Oh, that's beamy as well. Opted for no, I mean, just the iron sights on it.
Yeah, that's brave.
That's kind of nasty.
Clean pickup though on the flag, so they got the.
Типу хотілося б та логічне завершення побачити, умовну перемогу. Або умовний програш. Ого, знову піднімають. Приїхав.
But yeah, the res was cool.
Looks like a nightmare. Oh, there's my body burning on the floor. Brilliant.
Well, he's already a burnt peanut, so.
That's true.
Yeah,
Tim, you can't be standing up, giving them it. Courage
got Peter Park.
800 смертей, так подумати. Це занадто дофіга.
Definitely saw the writing on the wall with that one.
Yeah, time to run. Time to get out of there.
Yeah, you gotta know when to bail.
Yeah.
Ну, плюс ще за захоплення точки ж забираєш багато, тому можливо і не за дофіга.
Not
And I actually love this routing up. When we were playing, I got to kind of run along these walls and kind of like play up the scaling. It's super nice to play around, even though there's that verticality. You feel like, oh, maybe I'm at a disadvantage. It's a nice bit of cover. Well, no, maybe not that much. You can't really stop them being behind you. But still, it's a lovely little route to run up and around. It feels like you've got options then.
Yeah. I think that. Oh.
Hutch?
Okay.
Hutch?
Every time we cut the Hutch, he's just blowing up in a vehicle.
And I think the burnt peanut is living up to his name. He was also in said crash.
Yeah, cooked in there for sure. A roasted
He's
peanut
no
more than
busy.
anything else.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, here's an OG, a BF OG, Benny Central. I remember commentating Benny, I believe, in the NA versus the World Battlefield 4 show match on Xbox. It was a fun one. These guys were really good back then. I learned so much watching these guys play.
Все одно здуріти. 700, а як довго вони крапають.
They're getting freaking dominated right now. 774 tickets to 318 and going down.
Типу, в тих, що мають 300, їм буде набагато важче відкамбечити 770.
Well, Benny's back to work, trying at least. We saw this before with the reses coming out. The first couple of reses we actually saw was from these sides of things, but easier said than done to break down.
На ходу ремонтував. Прикол.
Please, oh!
That was toast! Oh. Right.
Don't think I can fix it anymore.
Yep, that don't have the shop open for that one.
Yep.
А ця штука, що лагодить, вона ж нескінченна, так? Правильно розумію, можна нескінченно лагодити, аби було що лагодити.
Alright, so it's Tarek, Foolish, and Stone Mountain.
That's a decent squad.
It is.
So that right there, when Stone Mountain just activated the power repair, allows you to get increased efficiency on the repairs for a brief little period of time, and some of it kind of gets built up a bit over time, and then you are able to utilize that to just kind of very slightly give yourself an edge when it comes down to battle.
It's got to get low.
Зараз знов за мапу вилетить.
Not too low though.
They got to trust Stone. They trust Stone. He knows what he's doing. The man can fly. I say that in the
You say that, dude. Why are you saying that as he's getting lower?
I trust Stone Mountain, okay?
Okay, true.
Зараз вилізе.
That's my commander.
Here we go.
О, нормально. І полагодив.
Look at that. How many people can properly land a helicopter? Okay? Because I know I can.
Нормально.
There we go. We're back
Далі
up.
полетів.
All good.
О, це прикольно.
Get into though. I mean, they're in a very cozy spot.
Нормально він так. Заземлився, полагодився і далі полетів.
Let me hang out the back, please.
Холоджуватися, перезаряд. Але так він не закінчується, там в нього нескінченні ці.
Yeah, that C point still all contested, huh?
Yep. But this is good though. This chopper should be able to help break things up a bit more.
Absolutely is. Killing it.
Вибухнув.
They flew a little too close to the sun, man.
Oh crap, it's Shotzi. He's gonna dominate everyone. This kid is disgusting.
I mean, he's living the game right now. You just
A
ducked
world
IRL.
champion. Oh, but see, look at that. I mean, look, when you're posted up on a rock like that, you become a target. There's just no world. There's just no world you're not a target.
I mean, if you don't have smoke to try to get yourself out of there, it's going to get dead out of position, and you're going to have a bad time.
It's like, don't sleep on the tacticals. Don't just... I think, like, if you want to play Assault, like, yeah, sure, you could bring some grenades and some, you know, like, whatever you can find. But, you know, get some smokes. Get some things to give you some cover.
Але я так розумію, що можна... Була нескінченна, як і палова стаціонарна зброя, але в техніці закінчується набої. Ну так.
It. The enemy.
Whoever it was.
That's pretty cool too.
А просто кататися не дуже прикольно.
You know, shoot a little in their direction, you get a bit of credit for that. It's nice.
I'm too impatient to be playing Recon, man. I just want to push up. I can't help it.
Just, yeah, that's why you have a pistol.
That's true. There you go. There you go.
You go aggro recon.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time.
Hey, pick up here.
I mean...
Okay. Oh, we get some drag.
There it is.
Little bit of drag.
Just a touch. Dragged him just enough to cause a few problems for his back.
Yeah.
And then picked him up.
Oh.
You know?
I mean, close enough, right?
Do you have a nade? You try to nade him out behind the wall
I
here.
do have a nade.
Як він мемно вистрибнув на нього.
Again, with the attachments they've got, super solid on the hip fire.
Yeah.
As soon as I went for the revive, the tank left.
He's still hunting this tank.
I appreciate the commitment.
Mr. Waffle Waffles just wants to repair things. He just wants to fix the world.
That's me, man. I like doing that. It's so fun being a task-oriented little minion, you know, going around doing your thing, repair this, repair that.
And that's what I still like about Battlefield is you can do that. Like maybe you don't want to be, you know, like watching your Grimsix, right? Or yeah, exactly, pacifist run if you really want to. But there's options, and you're still just as valuable to the rest of the squad, right? Like that's the big thing. It's these objective-based approaches. It gives you so many more options. It's
very difficult to be dead weight in a lobby.
Correct.
Yeah. You can kind of get lost, have fun for a little
I'll give it a go.
Some people, they make a solid effort. They'll still contribute in some way.
I get in that game and my goal ruin it for
Я вже казав за ті ліпашки на танку, прикольно.
Can't seem to do that in Battlefield.
That's just, you just steal every jet and immediately fly it into a mountain.
Oh god.
Let nobody else fly.
That's how it was when I used to play 1943 on Xbox Live. People used to just take the jet.
Потім їдеш на базу, що займає час і не дає закріпитися камперу. Або на точку, там треба ризикуючи, заряджаючи снаряди під можливу атаку. Капець.
Oh, that was so close.
And then I'm gonna cheekily...
Little repair?
Might need to hit him with the hot repair real fast.
I mean, Mr. Ruffles knows what he's doing. He's been on the case.
Oh, the assassination.
That's crazy. Yo, look. Who was that?
I think it's in the other arena that we have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's a couple PCs set up, I believe, for press, so that that could have been somebody from IGN, somebody from GameSpot just sliding in and stabbing him in the chest.
Oh, I think Hutch is getting yoinked here.
Oh, it looks like he's going to be interviewed in a second.
Oh, is that Ali there?
Yeah.
Знову горішок.
The link for the thing that's supposed to be the
Припиніть. Горішок змінив капелюх. Файналі.
There's something to be said about that.
А то ходив в якійсь шапці у шанску.
We'll have to find out. Okay, I just can't get enough of the burnt peanuts.
No,
like,
the problem is I know yeah, it's like mouth open catching flies.
He's also changing his hat. Now he's wearing a helmet.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Wow. No, because the problem is I know we're meant to talk over gameplay, but right now I just get distracted because I want to watch Burnt Peanut, which is an issue. I'm like,
I am now a fan.
No, sir.
I'm now a fan.
Oh, nice.
Who's barking? We already had the barking.
Probably Tarek. Probably Tarek.
Yeah. That makes sense. It would be Tarek, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
Well, there you go. That is
Там
a
Вікторі,
little bit
там.
of
А все більше не
conquest.
покажуть.
Don't worry. There is a lot more still to come, by the way, all right? You know, Liberation Peak looks super fun. But why don't we go ahead and take a look at some of the big moments. We can talk about our reactions to it. And, of course, we'll be hearing from some of our creators in just a little bit. But I would say overall, it's just freaking Battlefield,
It's
baby.
Battlefield.
It's freaking Battlefield, man. I know everyone's cursing on air. I haven't done that in 10 years, so I'm not a person to do that.
You're not going to send one just for the fun of it?
I don't know.
Оце я якби літав на літачку.
If I get permission, you know, I'm not a bad boy like that. You know, I'm not like Ryan. You know, Ryan out here just cursing up a storm. I'm kidding. No, but seriously, this game, it just has that feel. You can see it in all the people's reactions as they're playing. You can see it even in the different vehicles, Lauren, as well. Like this
Який вираз обличчя.
Well, that's it. Bang on, right? It feels like Battlefield.
Yeah.
As silly as that sounds, it feels like you're back in it. And I think they're all experiencing it too. You know, whether you caught it in these like moments, these absolute cinema moments, it's just from, you know, start to end, perfect.
Yeah, and it's just...
Ну я вже казав, та що мені нічого не можна давати.
Approach on the weapons that the fans have been clamoring for quite some time, and to see that it's being delivered on, and that there's so much care being put into this, so much thought about what the community really wants.
Оце нарізочка тих моментів, що вже були, наскільки я розумію.
It's just fantastic to see, and I just play.
I know.
I love this job, and I love being on camera, and I love being here with you guys, but
But let us play.
So a little like behind the scenes, we were gonna play yesterday, and then we wrapped our rehearsal, and before you know it, it was over. Session was over.
That's so sad.
We sat down. We were so good. I'm ready to go.
I know. Well, you know what, guys? We're super stoked. We're super excited. But let's go ahead and hear from some of our players out on the floor. We got Alex standing by with one of them right now. Alex,
попитайте емоції їхні, щоб вони розказали, що вони там награли.
It looks like you've been having a blast. I mean, congrats on winning the first conquest of the day. Thank you. I'm breaking a sweat over here. Listen, I'm just going to be honest. I'm playing with Peanut and Gingy. They're slowing me down, all righty? If there was a weight limit and Tim was here, I would be concerned. But in terms of skill, these guys, it's like playing with bots. It's the worst. But, you know, we're still...
Прийшов тут обсирати своїх тімейтів. Паскудник бородатий.
I did see the two of you teaming up to tank. What's it like playing with, first of all, Burnt Peanut, but also, I saw you guys racing around with tanks.
Battlefield is back. It is back. It feels great. It's so much fun. The tank gameplay is awesome. I don't think I was on any highlights for flying anything because I crashed about 7 consecutive times. But the tanks are awesome. I'm having a great time. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, let's talk about the map, though. Liberation Peak, did you like it?
Yeah, I told my chat when I first started stream, what's really, really cool about this new Battlefield is that you look at a map when you first walk in. There's buildings, there's, different shops, there's this. It looks nice. By the end of the game, it is rubble. There's nothing left. You're taking refuge behind little stone blocks. That is what's left to take refuge behind. It's so cool.
Okay, so you were taking refuge. Did you bring any medics? Like, what was the team strat there?
It is pretty cool. Peanut, when we were playing, went down and I grabbed him and pulled him backwards as I was reviving, which is it's an amazing mechanic that was added.
Yeah, so what were you running? What class?
So I played mechanic. I was just shooting people with RPGs the whole time. You want to snipe? That's fine. RPG coming your way. Didn't hit most of the time, but it was cool.
I was going to ask because I did see a lot of jets, a lot of helicopters being taken down, but maybe there's another team that you need to watch out for that might be taking the jets down.
I wish I could take credit. I think I missed every single shot I took, but you got to take shots to hit them.
All right, well,
Дід прийшов засудити його.
here on the floor. The players are having an absolute blast, and so are the squads. Let's take it back to you.
Oh, man, indeed. Battlefield is back, and it's always great when you get a little photobomb there from the legendary Vincent Pella. That's always a blast. But as you can tell, not joined here by Pansy and Achilleos. Now I'm joined by senior producer Ryan MacArthur, as well as creative director Tompin, to yap about this game that you guys love so much. And, I think, guys, let's just have a candid conversation and just talk about, how everything is feeling today, because I know you guys have been working on this game for a hot minute. It's been a while, and Tompin, I know you've been with this for such a long time, this franchise. The experience and also being here and being with the creators. How's that felt for you?
I mean, this is electric. Like, I can't wait to spend the rest of the day looking at everyone playing. Like, this is not what our play tests look like. This is some of the best gamers out there. I'm happy that I'm not playing against them, but it looked like a heck of a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, what about for you, Ryan? How's it?
I mean, I've seen nothing like this before in my time working on Battlefield, and as Tompin said, just watching how much fun people are having, knowing how much effort the team has put in the game to get us here at this point.
Де танцювати твій з дружиною боса? Я не
I
знаю.
can't wait to see what else they do the rest of the day.
Yeah, I mean, that just feels like the overall feeling. It's just joy. It's happiness. Everyone's having a good time. Let's talk about, though, B as a whole, and you guys, it feels like, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but it feels like the message on stage, Tompin, was we're going back. We're going back to the thing that made Battlefield Battlefield. Why was that such an important thing for you guys to do?
I mean,
outside of the obvious, but
we just love, or personally for me, I'll just speak for myself, but I love Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, that era, going back to modern day, modern shooter. It's been over a decade since we were there. It's just thrilling to be back with everything that means, how expandable it is, those kind of things. And we've taken everything from what we feel makes those great.
Я не пам'ятаю вже, як там персонажів звали. Я тільки пам'ятаю, що там був Траволта і Мазафака Джексон. Семюель Джексон. А він Зампелла.
Well, let's talk more about the detail, though, because the maps are...
Я це казав, що Зампелла, але ніхто тоді не підтвердив мені, тому я сумніваюсь.
I believe that will be Iberian Offensive. We'll see a few here. But, the thing I get from Liberation Peak right out of the gate is that's Battlefield. That just feels...
It's a fantastic start, right? It's just combined arms mayhem.
Чийсь пароль зараз запалять.
Yeah, it's great. And is that, should we be expecting, more of that? So, because it feels like that's where we're going.
Yeah, I mean, as Tompin said, from the very beginning, and I think Tompin's done with the team a fantastic job of keeping the team really focused on what makes Battlefield great. The classes you see in Liberation Peak there, the destruction is amazing, and we really saw that in those first matches there with the vehicles really shining through. And I think today, the team's done a really good job of putting together a mix of everything that makes Battlefield great. That big, open, epic, all-out war. You're going to get some intense close quarters combat in some of these big maps that we'll probably see later today. So I hope you're going to see the full package that the team's put together, and it's only part of it so far.
Yeah, that's the insane part. There's still more to show.
Що щось будуть показувати, чи просто потрендять і закінчать, тоді це буде негарно.
But that's not what we're talking about here.
Today, yeah.
That's not today. That's for a later date, people. But guys, look here. If you love what you're seeing, like we all are here today, Battlefield 6 is now available to pre-order on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X,
Походу кінець, бо вже кличуть на преордери.
And also we want to take a
А що, Twitch
massive, we
відвалюється,
want to
чи
take a
що?
moment to give a massive thank you to our partners who made this happen. PlayStation, as well as Razer,
Там якість гірша, так?
Intel, Elgato, and
Взагалі
Red Bull for
показують,
being
що нема
part
мене в
of making
мережі.
today's multiplayer reveal event a reality. We thank you so much for making this. We thank, obviously, our incredible devs at Battlefield Studios for making this thing happen as well here. Welcome back, everyone. If you're just joining us right now, we're here with a couple of the devs from Battlefield Studios. We got Ryan MacArthur as well as Tom here to talk about all the stuff that is going on. And we are going to be jumping
А вони ж
into
постійно
squad
заробляються. У
deathmatch
мене
in a
вже
little bit. So once the game's ready to go,
5900
we're rolling right
моточків.
through it. And there you go. We're in the action. So, fellas, let's continue to keep this conversation going just for a second here. Talk more about what we should be expecting here, and also like squad deathmatch.
А це вже
What is
місто
the
якесь, так?
objective? What is like the
Це не
the
Бруклін,
goal,
судячи
overall
за
mission
всього.
you guys have with that mode?
So squad deathmatch
О,
is
здуріти,
a-
поверніть
it's
назад,
a-
як вони
it's
перемикли.
a
О,
little bit in
дякую.
the name. It's like
Це можна
very
здуріти.
squad focused, right? This is some
Цього
of
разу
the
якесь
best
місто
moments that we
хоча б.
have when we're playtesting in the area, when we have
Але це не
a
Бруклін,
squad is
правильно я
four people
розумію? Це
trying to do
Каїр,
their best to
напевно.
keep alive, and it's you're competing against 3 other squads, basically, and it's reaching a kill count of 50, and the first who gets there wins. And there's a little, you see the top of where you see the scores up there, you can see where all of the positions, where every squad is positioned. So you see the first place there. You guys we're watching right now are in first place. And so it's just trying to beat everyone else to 50. What I find exciting with this is just how
Ну окей.
close and
Тут
clutch everything
прикольніше
gets.
виглядає гра.
Lives matter, everything matters in this one.
This for me is you look at, we talk about Conquest all
Але
the
це
time,
все
the
ще не
big,
Бруклін.
epic, open,
Бруклін прямо
open,
епічно виглядав.
open all-out warfare for Battlefield, but this for me is one of my favorites in that it is team play. It is squad play at its best, and this is
Я
where
не був, я
that class work really shines
взагалі не
through.
був за кордоном, так
Hopefully,
би
as
мовити.
players go through this today and they really start to see how the buildings, come down and how the destruction really works. We're going to see hopefully to see what players can do with
Я багато
leveraging
де був
destruction
у
to
межах
really help those
України, але
squads
за
to push
межами так
towards,
мені і не
that
вдалося
50
побувати.
50 kills they're looking for.
Yeah,
Зараз вже і
I
не
like all the
вдасться.
additions you guys made, right? The UI additions, the changes you made in that regard, and also to like just the overall look and feel of it.
Залишається тільки мріяти
This is the
про
mode,
якесь
without a
майбутнє.
doubt, that when you play it, you're gonna appreciate Battlefield's
Ну,
gunplay.
тут дробовичок, до речі, вигідніший, бо такі більш
just
замкнуті
keeping it above 50 with
приміщення.
y'all. Battlefield has always, since the days I played Modern Combat on the PlayStation 2, Battlefield has always had great gunplay. So how important was it for you guys to make sure that you nailed it this time around? Because genuinely, it feels phenomenal.
Дробовик не вбиває з цього,
It's
капець.
David Serlin, who I know you have on a little bit later, is completely obsessed. We all are, but he's completely obsessed with getting this right. We have people sitting in Stockholm that are extremely meticulous. Everything is measured. Everything is validated with the players themselves in BF Labs and in our own team play. I guess it couldn't be better. This is the best of the series. Like if you think you've felt good in Battlefield before when it comes to gunplay, it's nothing to this.
So before I let you guys go, give me one thing that people who are watching at home who haven't had a chance to play this game yet, which will very soon. What's the thing that they should be looking out for,
Я щось не можу
or the
захилити.
thing rather that makes you the most excited about this game when they finally open it up?
I mean, for me, in this one in particular, it is the destruction. It is the way the team has sort of put this package together, making it not only just look amazing and feel amazing, and the sound design is amazing. It's the impact it has on the game, the way it does feel truly tactical, and the thought that's gone into, how you can use this as another weapon and as another tool in your arsenal. For me is
for sure.
This one, I've seen nothing like it in the franchise yet.
Все, а це швиденьке. Ні, ще не все. Та якась команда виграла, якась ще досі грає. 50 вигідніше, та я бачу. Воно швидше грається. Повсюди є проблема з корупцією, як в Україні. Скажу так, в чомусь краще, в чомусь гірше. Так, є просто дофіга країн, в яких набагато гірша справа з корупцією. І навіть деякі з цих країн в Євросоюзі і в НАТО. Таке теж було.
Catch you soon. All right, we'll be bringing Pansy as well as Achilleos back on in a second. So for now, you'll just be hanging out with me as we take a look at Courage, who's trying to cap a few fools with this gun here in Squad Deathmatch. But we'll be bringing more devs throughout the day. We'll be hearing, as you heard Tompin mention earlier, David Serlin will be here with us in a little while to talk about all the stuff that we should be expecting when it comes to gunplay as well. But for now, we do have Pansy and Achilleos back.
This is what I want. This is what
you wanted, Pansy.
Yeah. Give me that close quarter combat. Give me that
вулички
gunplay
прикольні.
coming out on top. Look, I can't use vehicles. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know. I
З
understand.
геймпаду грає,
Seeing the
чувак.
movement here, seeing the gunplay, and again, like Skunk in this scenario, perfect. But there's that range sort of kicking in, right? You're starting to see those SMGs drop off a little bit with that damage, but up close, shreds it. Come on now, it's Skunk. Come on now.
Oh yeah, game over.
You're talking some smack. Okay, but now we can snap into a fresh one.
Yeah,
So,
true.
Get to see how this one's all going to break down.
And I'd love to see it from Little Big Whales.
Вони всі мапи будуть показувати сьогодні, чи
She's
тільки
so good at these kind of like
ці
close
дві?
quarter maps too. Lovely movement as well. Like I think watching her play was the first time I was like, oh, there's a little something to the movement here, but it's not like too much, right? I didn't want like dolphin diving and all this nonsense, but she's kind of slick with it. You know what I mean? It looks good.
Жарт
Speaking
смішний.
of unlucky, the shotguns are coming out.
Ситуація страшна.
That's what you gotta look out for. Those shotguns are lethal on these maps.
People are going to be, settling up inside of these houses here. Need to be able to breach them out.
А багато хто з геймпадів грає? Я тільки почав на це звертати увагу. Тут кожен третій грає з геймпаду. Навіть кожен другий.
Like, honestly, the rifles feel really good as well. Like, playing with just like the M4 before, like load it out, get it like nicely set up how you like it. Felt super nice.
Yeah, and I really like what they're doing with the maps here. We haven't talked about it extensively yet, but we'll talk about it more as the show goes on. But the way that they're kind of slicing the maps up, they're making these designated areas that are made for these particular game experiences, like Squad Deathmatch. I think it's really dope. Drag his carcass in that room.
On the receiving end of that shotgun, man. That's why the assault class here, look, again, you have that like AR to sit on if you want it. You got a little bit of range on that street, but up close in these sort of buildings, breaching and literally clearing as you go, it's just perfect.
I mean, not only that, but
Не
you
бігає
also
він
have the
дуже
flashbangs that
кумедно.
you can be utilizing as well to just further make that a little bit easier. But you
Так
know,
махає
I'm
тим
curious if we see
дробовичком.
somebody break the floor. You know, send some people plummeting.
I'd be up and over that wall.
Ой-ой-ой, ну тут їх було забагато.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just so jealous.
Man, this is a game, by the way. You see the
Добре,
people
вертаємось
in
до
the
розмови
server
про
still
мишки,
are
клавіатури і геймпади. За цей час я не побачив жодного чувака в клавомиші.
Adapt? My word, swag too? Like there's
А, ось він. Тарік грає з клавіатури.
Tarek has never experienced comms this good in his life.
І мишки.
He's never had
This ain't like my rank teammates, man. This is some real shit here.
Target's like, I don't know, Valorant comms ain't like this.
Ось ще один, так?
Am I back in the major? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, it would be like playing against Paper
Окей,
X.
двоє на клавіатурі.
He's running at you. They're flying. They're not stopping. It's a little bit different. Playing aggressively. Seems like Stone Mountain trying to be the ideal, maybe the voice of reason here. Eventually. Yeah, it's going to be struck down. I mean, it might be resible though.
Maybe. I don't know.
Clear the house.
Kind of swarms.
Thing though, right? Yes, you can run everyone assault, but you gotta have some medics there with you. You gotta have someone to pick you up, keep you going in the fight. You don't want to just give up those kills.
Я дуже багато ігор граю на геймпадах, але не знаю, стріляти мені максимально незручно з геймпадику.
There's Booyah.
It's opting for the iron sights too. I guess because you're a lot of hit by close range.
I think in the squad death, the iron sights work out really well.
Бігають, прикинь, ще досі. Інша мапа вже. Каїр, я так розумію. Він заліз по трубі, що? Він заліз по трубі, перестрибнув паркан. Що за прикол? Я такого не бачив.
This is kind of the assault loadout and kind of like setup.
А напевно просто перестрибнув поруч із трубою. Та ось так. А, з автоїмом. Я плюсую ж цього карт. О, на дерево вистрибнуло. Ця мапа прикольніша. Так.
Good moment for sure. Now here at the desk, I believe we should be good. We're joined now by the man himself, David Sherlin, to talk all Battlefield. Good to see you, man. How's everything?
It's amazing.
This is like what? This is our third doing this together, I think, something like that.
Something like that.
What
We've
a
done
journey.
stuff together too.
That's right.
Yep.
Cologne, maybe.
That's right.
A
What a
long
journey.
time ago now, but hell yeah.
I know. Oh my God, that's right. We casted Battlefield in Cologne years ago too.
Battlefield 4.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
That guy that won it all?
Like it, let's do it.
He built this system that everyone likes so much.
Oh, wait, really?
Так,
Oh, I
написав,
didn't
що
know
грає.
that. Okay, that's pretty awesome. All right.
А я намагаюся всі шутери грати з цього. З мишки, з клавіатурою. Але, наприклад, грав в BC Firebreak. Ну це більше як PvE, але таке. Але там мені було зручніше саме на геймпаді. Не знаю чому, автоїм виручає.
We spent a lot of time and effort to make it this smooth, but also to make the movement, you know, vibe with it. It needs to be equally good running around as it is shooting the guys running around.
Плюс вібрація прикольна в руки, особливо як з дробовика там стріляєш. Хоча я спочатку грав на клавіатурі, там в мене той, що номограй. Записаний з чуваками з геймстріту. І там, де я грав з Флеймом, то я там грав на геймпаді, бо у нас ще FPS плюс є. То я ще FPS плюсу пограв. Так вона в мене ще в Steam є. Автоїм рівно настільки, щоб не точним джойстиком геймпада було зручно. Але без переваг. Геймпад рулить. Мені дуже цікаво, як вийде Stalker 2 адаптувати під DualSense. Захилив його і вмер сам.
But it kind of almost feels like, I don't say subclasses, but it's like, let's say I want to be Assault, and maybe on Conquest I can play it this way, but when it gets to those like team deathmatches, okay, now I need to change out kind of what I'm running here, and it gives you that option,
and
right?
That, you know, we've talked about this, and I know they're passionate.
Насправді вже ця мапа задовбала. Вона мене задовбала швидше, ніж попередня. Мені вже хочеться побачити інше.
Oh, it's this map, it's an SMG. Even if it's off class, I will play with that, but I will then set it up this way. So you know, it's about optimizing and having more depth than we had before.
Are there any differences that people should know about between that, like when using a signature gun for your class versus not? Is there a difference?
There should be a clear difference felt for sure. Like a good easy example is the LMGs, right? When you're on the support class, you run regular speed. When you use an LMG and you have it actively in your hand on another class, you run slower.
Oh, okay.
So that, I mean, that you feel that. I can tell you that. But and the other ones are also like the bolt actions or the sniper rifles. Also, you have more perks when you're in sight, and you know, the sway is less, and you can hold your breath.
Ну так. Де вся важка техніка, яка завалює всі будиночки?
There's some super nice DMRs in this game. Like you can get like into, and we're trying to make this, and that's what the kinesthetic is about. Right? It's this layer on top, trying to get into this dance, which is hilarious because the guy that sort of leads this system, he's a former dancer.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it's all about the experience.
Я теж в шутерах більше поважаю миш.
That makes sense. But that does also kind of lend to the overall gunplay, the combat, everything feels.
Ну я намагався і в МК колись на клаві грати. Хардкор.
I mean, it's an ecosystem of, you know, second to second. action.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm curious, like moving forward, obviously with the Battlefield Labs and everything, you guys have gotten a great amount of data already just from the playtests that have happened, and now with the beta on the horizon, how close are you guys going to be tackling balance within the weapons if something starts to kind of take over and look like maybe it's a bit too overpowered?
Yeah.
How quickly are you guys ready to respond to things like that?
Yeah, I mean, for now, what people did here yesterday when they prepped for this event, right? We have 4 hours of min-maxing with
Автогармати.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already downloaded that data. It's
Ну
going
так,
over to
гранатку
be
сюди
set.
б закинуть
Like
якусь.
we really want to, and then we want to be able to react, like during the open beta, hopefully, to something, if you find something.
Я вперше, до
That's
речі,
gonna
на
continue.
ноуті
It's
грав
super important
з
for us.
дружбанами в
Like,
МК. Там один грає на ВСД IGKL, та інший грає на нумпаді.
I don't think it's as
Потужно.
much of a concern, in Battlefield historically compared to a lot of other titles when it comes down to gunplay and like a certain type of gun dominating the market. But it's good to see that there's still
Це
going to be
Бруклін
that
хіба?
little bit of plug and play with changing some
Я
stats
щось
on a weapon.
відвернувся, Бруклін вже.
It starts becoming like a meta weapon that's just kind of taking over
We have
servers.
to, because like we have the
Окей, почули мої вимагання нової мапи, якщо це воно.
Yeah.
Right, and there's bound to be something in there where, I use it on this weapon, it goes a little bit too good on this.
Та, ймовірно, це Бруклін, бо інша обстановка будівлі.
Yeah. So it's like an economy to it, right? So we're, this is really good on this weapon.
Yeah.
Jack it up a little bit.
Yeah. Makes sense. By the way, also do want to let everyone know right now, we're actually looking at a new map in Battlefield 6, which everything's going to be new relatively, but this one is particularly nice for me because this is Empire State, and as a New Yorker, this map is awesome.
You're from New York.
Дурні, бо всі мапи покажуть.
In my 15 years work and never said it before. You can't even hear it in my voice.
Wild.
I asking about this map here, just about like the areas in general that you guys wanted to do. What were some of the things that you were looking to prioritize getting ready for Battlefield 6? Because it feels like there's good variety with a lot of the maps and boats and
we really tried to have like a style to the map, right? So if some of the Iberian offensive maps they just played that before this one.
Ну я б на Брукліні стріми завершував, показав би, як тут б'ються та й
Light armor
все.
versus infantry and a lot of destruction and ups and verticality and all of that kind of stuff. This is just straight urban. There's little vehicles in this map, but there's a lot of destruction and a lot of verticality areas. And it has a bunch of long-range, snipe areas, and you will see. It's really cool. We're trying to make it feel very different.
Що їм боятись?
This is,
Ну, дробовичок не рулить.
I'll go for these weapons.
And I'm already seeing how accessible most of these buildings are as well. Like just then Westy, I think, was like in his building and then getting shot from across the way. It's
Так, ну це складна мапа, судячи з усього, як багато чуваків помирає. Так, Андріан ZP помер. Eyden.
And we're trying also very hard to make, obviously that's like how to get like the cover placement right, and there needs to, in Battlefield, we've realized, because this map was a map with too much cover on it for a little phase. Good, right? You need open areas, you need the dangerous.
О, гарна перезарядка дробовика, мені подобається анімація.
Exactly.
Довго, звісно, але як він його нашпиговує. Вертаючись до Сталкера, там був дробовик з 2 стволами, в який можна було зарядити 10 набоїв, якщо мені не зраджує пам'ять. І він його там нашпиговував в кожне, типу, якби там 2 магазини, чи як це називається, і нашпиговував туди набої. Кожен одночасно по 2. Це було дуже приємне видовище, але це було занадто довго. І не настільки вигідно, як інші дробовики. Хоча виглядало надзвичайно епічно, я перше проходження з ним пробіг. Ну але все ж сайга, якщо мені не так, 2 трубки патронів, так. Сайга, яка перероблена під магазинний дробовик. Занадто потужна штука. І перезарядка швидка, тому що магазин.
Sure, if I get to prioritize combat, gunplay, labs before launch. There we are.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing, man.
Well, on behalf of everyone, thank you.
Yeah, nice one. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
We are very much looking forward to seeing what's to come. David, thank you so much for your time. By the way, appreciate you. The legend, David Serlin, here with us. And of course, I'm sure people could chat with you online, or they'll be seeing more of you in the future.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. All right, well, there you heard from Dave, and we're, of course, going to have plenty more devs coming up on the show here in just a little bit, so do not fret. We'll have tons of questions for them, and it's great, too, because, we're kind of just They just wanted to chat, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't like, oh, I got talking points. They
Ще один
all our devs just want
показують.
to chat about this awesome game.
I mean, and can you blame them? Because they've been holding on to this for God knows how long since it's been in development. And
years.
You know, you talk to everybody and it's like, how do you feel now that it's out there? And they're just so.
Вони насправді дуже багато сьогодні показали, прям дофіга.
This thing, your baby that you've been, you know, fostering and growing the last several years, finally out into the open. Where the public can, you know, have reactions to it, and the reactions so far are looking great.
Yeah, and now in a big way, because this, look, we've talked about it a lot of times, and, you know, cannot stress enough, like, this feels like, if you like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, oh man, that's good. This is up your alley. This is your jam. But also, if you're a World War I, like, Battlefield 1 fan, right, you like that gameplay, I was talking to Pool Shark earlier and a couple of the other guys, and they were saying, like, yeah, you know what, it's got that vibe too, you know, like, where, obviously it's not the same thing, because, you know, the setting's very different. But like just just how clean the weapons are, how accessible everything is, like all that stuff is just so critical to Battlefield.
Just give me a bolty, I'll be fine. I'll pretend it's a Car 98, no worries.
Yeah, you know,
I'm good.
So you're just a simple person, you know. You're good.
Holy fuck, Stone. Yeah, I mean this guy's working it.
Там буде відкрита бетка.
They got themselves still in a good position.
Перед цим дві закритих. І 10-го вона вийде.
He's on fire.
I think Myth is going to try and go for the res there too. I want to see if we can get Myth's POV. Yeah, look at hear him right now. He's like, I'm going to revive.
Thomas has got to take that space away though. It's a choke point, right? He's kind of choked out right now.
Might be a reset.
Yeah. Oh, save
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No.
Good try. Good try.
Жовтні, так?
That's a chance to catch up.
По 10-й місяці жовтень.
They're still dominating though. And what's also fun is that in the trailer, probably saw some items and utility that is not going to be available in the beta, but will be from what we were told by the devs in the full game.
Це Брукліна не буде в беті, так?
That seems crazy to me. That seems crazy.
Because I was seeing Paladin Amber try and get up, and I was like, you know what would help here?
Yeah, that combat ladder.
That combat ladder, you know, that'd be great.
Yeah, there's a couple things that, you know, they said are going to be, you know, kind of getting scattered into the game as time goes on. Whether or not that's going to be at launch, a time afterward, you know, with a season 1 update. Uncertain, but
правильно,
I do
10
love that those things are on the horizon.
Release.
And that they can always, you know, bring in more things, even if it's, you know, util and tech that we saw from the past. Zip lines, hello, would love to see the return of those.
Скільки вона коштує?
Right now, as it stands, basically everything's in the cards. Like anything could happen.
Yeah, that's kind of been the vibe that we've gotten from talking to all the devs over the course of the last couple of days, because we've had opportunities to yap with them about this stuff, and it really just feels like it's you know, anything's possible. All right, which that's a nice feeling, you know, especially with a game that has so much history as Battlefield does, so many things that have been featured in this game in the past. Pansy, it's
Я ніколи не задумувався. Тут же ж немає, напевно, кросплею, так? Окремо PS чуваки грають, окремо ПКшники.
People, like someone that kind of like more slow, methodical pacing, someone a little bit more, you know, paciness to it. It's hard to appeal to everything, but it does feel as though they're giving you the option of that now.
Ніфіга собі.
Maybe I actually end up
3499 гривень. Здуріли.
64 player style. But there's something, it feels like for everyone. You're at least to my eye test so far.
Yeah. You know what I would do in this situation if all these guys
В геймпасі буде? Та не буде вона в геймпасі.
I mean, it's kind of my solution for everything.
Phantom Edition. А, ось за 2300 є. За 2400, по суті.
Break up those buildings there, so that this way you're not having to deal with, you know, that cover, right?
Also, because you're trying to get up those stairs.
Yeah, exactly.
You got that verticality against you as well. It's difficult. You got to start having to use some of that kit.
Ну, якщо ПК стягне, то є сенс на ПК брати, напевно. Бо дешевше.
And it's fun too, because I love playing engineer, and even in circumstances like this, where like, you know, squad deathmatch, maybe playing engineer might not be the most helpful for like particular things, but it will be helpful if you want to try and like break through stuff. You want to try and like create more vantage points for you, points of entry. You know, there's a lot of things you can do with this.
Call of Duty точно в геймпасі виходить тепер на старті, а Battlefield в Call of Duty, напевно, не буде. Скоріше за всього. Якщо буде EA Play, значить буде Game Pass Ultimate. А в мене PC Game Pass Ultimate нема, бо в мене нема боксу.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. We're in Conquest. Look at the top.
We've just pivoted over, so yeah, this is a Conquest on Empire State, so now we've expanded out the map. Obviously, we have those smaller points that you go into when you zoom in down towards team deathmatch or squad deathmatch. Now we open things up, and this is going to be the full map.
This is what I want to see, is how different does this look, right? We just had that very close quarters, TDM style, up in your face. Now, as you said, opens up. Oh, this looks gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, this looks just like I used to live there, you know?
That's my house.
Oh, that's my spot, it's my cafe, you know?
But it kind of rolling back to
Я ось мафію хочу взяти, та що Old Country. Вона якраз 8-го виходить, якщо мені не зраджує пам'ять, 8 серпня. Таке. По планам поки все. Там стик, що виходить. Там ще Silent має вийти в жовтні, якщо мені не зраджує пам'ять. Десь восени має бути, так. Ще батлан. Коротше, насичений рік по іграм, якщо так глянути. Насичена осінь навіть, так сказати. Можна.
You also got to know where those limitations are, where are going to be some of the things that might screw you up and potentially throw you off, you know, things like that. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, let's run it. Yeah.
I think people are learning as well, kind of the like almost chess match. Or like, okay, my weapon works here, my class works really well here. But if I go to X or Y, then it starts. Maybe I fall off in range. Maybe I don't have that capability to take space or work into that destruction. So they're starting to see maybe okay, maybe we need to start running a recon in this.
Якийсь чувак дупою приземлився.
In the setups.
The result just there, that Logo playing around that C spot. That was where we were at, playing on the team deathmatch, or the squad deathmatch, I should say.
Yeah.
So now we expand out
massively
here on Conquest. A lot more to learn. A lot more spots to be cognizant of as well.
That is a risky res, but it worked out.
At least he gets on that suppression, maybe. If Westy gets a moment to breathe, pops in the smokes. Again, this is the kind of gameplay I expect from someone like Westy, knowing what your kit is, what you can play with, what you can bring in, get those rests, try and build up some momentum, take some of that space away. They were getting hammered from the windows, right? So get some suppressing fire up there if they can, keep those LMGs working, and maybe allow someone else to try and make that cross, right? Playing support here, maybe get that assault in from Benny, build them up together, chain those rests up, but getting into those windows, easier said than done.
I hope someone picks him up.
It's life for the cause, unfortunately. We come back over to Fuslie, and she's still having a little bit of a rough go of it.
It's a tough game.
Yep, fatal headshot off the rip.
The thing with Battlefield as well, the skill ceiling is damn high. Right? Like, look, you can entry it and still have fun. Again, you can kind of fulfill any role you want to. There's a bit of something for everyone. But the skill ceiling has always been high. And it's brilliant to watch with these kind of, the gunplay coming in, the movement coming in. When you start seeing someone who's got that comfort already, maybe a bit of a veteran coming out, you see that in how they're already playing it. So NC was absolutely nuts on the first glimpse we got. So maybe she's going to want to kind of show us what to do here. Again, so I see more of that. Oh, damn. Westy, relax.
Okay. Look, this team has been backing each other up. I've loved watching this team play. Yeah, I think that you guys bring up a lot of great points about just, the overall game experience itself. I think, like, if there's one thing that, if you are watching this for the first time and, got a little,
Щось там за...
I think the one thing that I feel is most important to bear in mind when thinking about games like this is, it's a big game. You're not going to learn it all in one game, right? The match have layers. There's so
механіка витягування теж
мемна.
Має сенс. Потягнув за куточок, щоб не застрелили вас обох.
Running down those, approaches towards the sites.
Oh, pizzeria.
You want to run, getting that rhythm down, getting everything kind of building your way. And again, we're getting a nice little early lesson in this one here. There's that hip fire. I love seeing that.
Yeah, that hip fire is going to be deadly when having to deal.
А це знову цей режим увімкнули на 800. Я вгору не дивлюся. Думаю, щось цього не те.
On fire.
But look, I tried the hip fire a lot. You've got to be close. It is not something you can bank on longer than that, right? You're kind of looking at like maybe 25, 30 meters max. And I mean really max, you start getting labored. Now,
and
maybe
that's the SMG. That's
it
the
is.
SMG.
And maybe if you played around with those attachments, you could build something that worked maybe a little better. But again, it is very situational. Here, like going up for not the iron side, but I think that's a hollow on the top maybe.
Yeah.
But still, it's situational. I love this kind of looping around, securing the space, supporting the team. I guess we can expect that from Tactical Grip though.
Oh, does get picked off though, but regardless, that was a good run. You know, and that's more or less what you want. You know, you just want to have a good respawn and a good life. You know,
Подобається, як воно
Or
ховає.
in general.
yeah, I just want a good life. You know, I just want a house.
Or have a nice life.
You know, but and I also want to take out a couple people. You know? No, but like honestly, like
Пікселізується.
this is the type of game where like yes, you.
Якщо в мене пікселізується, то у вас там на стрімі double pixelization.
Okay. And something crazy like that will happen where
Ви такого не
and
вмираєте.
then there's a team
There's a
behind
man
you.
behind you.
Yeah.
A man has come out of the building. It's not gone well for him. Poor old Westy.
Oh, we saw it actually when we were going through the interview a little bit. It's like one of the because obviously we have a lot of different kind of names to different types of kills that can pop up there on the bottom. We saw a crush kill coming through, so that's all about collapsing those buildings.
Oh yeah, all right folks. Well, actually it did get word that Aliak is standing by with another one of our creators, someone in the venue.
Yo.
Aliak, what do you have?
All right, we got Big Fry over here, and he's in the middle of game play. Hey, Big Fry, how you doing?
А це PlayStation-івські значки, та? Перероблені. Трикутник, кружечок, хрестики, квадратик. Це ж воно.
This map looks absolutely incredible. I mean, can you believe how realistic this looks? I heard a Golden Boy say his home was here. Big Fry super into it right now.
Негарно так чувака знімати, звісно. Ну, але... таке.
There you go. He's running up the stairs. I think he's enjoying the game so much.
Ali, you hearing me?
Yes.
What do you think of the game?
What do I think of the game? I was sitting in the middle of the room earlier watching everybody's gameplay, and I just can't wait to jump in. The map looks incredible, the weapons looks absolutely
Оце робота. Бігає, розказує, як інші грають, а самому не дають
I
пограти.
did see a little bit of a squad running assault too, all four of them assault, using the sling and using the shotguns too. I'm gonna have to talk to them later and see what's going on over there.
Yeah, you're gonna have a convo with those guys for sure, for sure. Well, Aliak, we'll join you in a little bit.
Встиг вимкнути звук перед тим, як почати чхати.
Can give us some good stuff in the server, but we'll check in with him a little bit. All right, Ali? All righty, so there you have it. Well, of course, we'll tune in with some of our streamers in a little bit, but for now, actually, we do have a couple of awesome devs joining us. Here we got Jeremy and Phil here with us. Awesome devs, love to see it. Fellas, thank you so much. Congratulations on the reveal. You know, since we don't have, okay, there you go. We have pictures up now, but let's go ahead and talk about the maps, what we're witnessing here.
Погана ідея, я туди взагалі не дивлюся, що вони розказують. Набігає, дивиться, ми сидимо, дивимося, як ти дивишся. Ну, та... Тільки вона ще за це якусь зарплатню, напевно, отримає. Кожного своє завдання. Ну, мені просто цікаво, та, подивитися. Плюс, мене байтять, щоб я ще й пострімив це діло. Щоб була компанія.
An absolutely gorgeous map, by the way. I'm a New Yorker, so to me, you know, I get real critical on this stuff here, right? You know, but let's actually dive into.
Well, look, let's talk about the map.
Yeah, let's talk about
the map. Так швидко хілиться?
Phil's from Motive, I'm from DICE.
Okay.
So this is one of the first big collaborations between us. Multiplayer map developed by Motive in collaboration with DICE. The guys did an amazing job. We were so excited to work with them with big.
Ну та EA прямо на цей Battlefield робить величезну ставку, бо всі майже студії, які в них є, задіяні в Battlefield.
Some slight differences here and there, but honestly, like we came in a little bit naive about like, hey, okay, like this looks fucking amazing. Let's make some nice maps. And you know, like, okay, looking at what DICE did, like hearing how they build these maps. And to go and take a stab at it, learn, get feedback, learn more.
What were some of the challenges you guys faced?
I mean, look, we didn't tell Phil before we started. This is probably the most technically complex and ambitious map Battlefield history.
Он просто піднімає і біжить далі.
Hey, for your first.
Якийсь китаєць грає, та японський іерогліфи.
Believe in yourself.
And we're like, yeah, okay, that sounds great. Like New York, Brooklyn, it's amazing. So the team started and like. Honestly, built the layout, level design, started making like big blocks. Okay, this is how it should be going. Amazing collaboration with the LDs at DICE. Shashank was with us, like providing feedback.
Завжди добре, коли є конкуренція, бо колда зовсім булки розслабила місцями. Ну так, конкуренція має бути. Мені страшно, що буде, бо Xbox повністю віддає PlayStation. Забирайте консолі. Ми будемо продавати свої ігри на ваших консолях, типу, все одно, що ми програли цю війну. Ми заробимо більше, ніж ви, живіть з цим. Це сумно насправді, бо без конкуренції PlayStation теж розслабиться занадто сильно.
And they're like, oh, okay, that's super easy to set up, so I'll do it like this way for everything. And then they just like set it up across the board. And then he's like, okay, that's running great. It's like, oh, before I submit, I'm going to test it.
Не мають собі знайти іншу площину конкуренції.
And then the entire maps, like everything breaks down because it was propagated everywhere.
Yeah, it was all one. It was all one prefab.
So it's like, oh no, that's not what we want.
I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of want to play that map. I'm kind of down with it. Maybe someone in labs could make it. Who knows? We'll see.
Of course,
the possibilities are endless.
Portal players could do that.
Portal, yeah, excuse me, yeah, that'd be really dope. Well, let's talk about the gameplay though, right? You know, tactics, things like that, specifically as it pertains to a map like this, because the thing that sticks out to me right away, fellas, is it's really condensed. There's a lot of alleyways, there's a lot of pathways, you can go through buildings, all that stuff. How important was it for you guys to be able to really incorporate a map like this, but still make it feel like Battlefield?
Yeah, so we really wanted the shooting experience to translate into lots of different size spaces.
Yeah.
So even in this map, you still get long street lines. You can still snipe.
Yeah, kind of like we're seeing here.
Yeah, exactly. You can still snipe this entire section down the street. There's a section which gives you this awesome reveal of Manhattan across the shoreline. Same thing again. Some of the points are really easy to defend at very, very long range. We also wanted the house-to-house. We wanted the room clearance.
Yeah.
So, you know, spaces for shotguns, spaces for SMGs, somewhere that you can take, you know, a real hard think about what your loadout's going to be, what's your squad going in with, and really kind of work together to harmonize that loadout. Yeah. And then obviously what you can see here is, you know, just a ton of action that takes place in, you know, quite compact spaces. The layout for the map overall, like many conquest maps,
Дівчина потужно роздає. МЗ.
It's almost like
Зосереджено.
A boxing match. You know, hold the center ground. It gives you some controlling position over the rest of the points. C is that for this map, and the way the guys put it together, we have C.
А ось вони в себе в Твіттері виставили, які будуть мапи на релізі. Liberation Peak, Empire State, Nev Sobek City, Sobek, Manhattan Bridge, це Бруклін, я так розумію. Iberian Offensive, це Єгипет. Мірак Валі, я так і не зрозумів, що це таке, Січов, Каїро, а оце Каїр, Єгипет. Saints Quarter, я хизи, що це таке, і Operation Firestorm, це там, де нафтові вишки.
I live there, so I can tell you. But you know, what makes this map so special for you guys? Because it's a real big focal point, right? And obviously, New York's always a great setting for.
Я можу показати? Маленьке таке.
Like we're bringing the war home, like we saw that in the trailers. So that for us, it's like home, the United States, Brooklyn. It's such a statement. It's such an amazing place. And what Brooklyn provides is the colors, it's the environment. It's like Jeremy said, it's the density out of this map. That's just amazing. So for us, it was like, how do we?
Так, мені не подобається, як шотган працює інколи. Це тупо. Шотган має ваншотити, ні? Ну хіба як чувак дуже сильно, як це сказати, броньований? Броньований.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. For sure.
Such a challenging map though. If you think about it, so much destruction, such a high intensity.
Треба в голову лупашити.
In the same spaces, all of that stuff condensed down in a big city map, so massive backdrops. So like I said, huge technical challenge for the team to take on.
Багато мап,
I think when we saw the first concept art for this level, we were kind of thinking, should we, shouldn't we? It's so hard to do. Then you see it, and it's like, damn, you've got to do it.
Well, you mentioned earlier about the collaboration, you know, between the studios, and that's a big deal, right? Battlefield Studios comprise of 4 separate studios. There's Ripple Effect, DICE, Motive, and oh my God, Criterion.
Та поки я в Твіттер відволікався.
You know, brains all over the place. But let's talk about that collaboration. How has that been an experience been for you guys? Because that's very different than what you'd come to expect when it comes to normal game development, right?
Yeah. I mean, DICE has been building these games for a long time, but sometimes on their own. What I'd say about the collaboration.
Типу, в таких вузьких приміщеннях шотган має вирішувати, але як бачиш.
So these are kind of long-term partnerships that we kind of know and love these guys. I think met Tompen You've met Christian from Ripple Effect. These
Треба
guys
з
have
цього
been
брати,
since the very
стріляти.
start. So I think it's not a new thing.
З РПГшки.
It's more like the evolution of
Притул.
Was there any differences
Оце воно.
between the collaborations from the past versus this one? Because it feels like the collaboration is kind of center to the success of what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, I mean this one it's just full on, right?
Yeah.
So it's 4 big studios, everybody focused on this one game. I think what it's unlocked for us is the potential to take on a
Тут
map
є
like
friendly
this.
fire.
You know,
Цікаво.
the ambition that you can see in the product today. It's incredible what people have been able
Мені
to
здається, є.
I think part of it is each studio has its background. Each studio has its knowledge, its specialty. They've made games, a lot of games in Frostbite. They have that knowledge.
Підійшов
But we
замість,
all
щоб
come with,
захилити,
our own
добив.
piece of knowledge.
Yeah.
And we're assembling it together, and we're making this.
It's like Voltron.
Exactly. We're making this like gigantic game for Battlefield 6, and it really. Like it's just making sure that every studio has its moment to shine and to be able to contribute to this massive game, and I think the collaboration's been amazing with everyone. So yeah, it shows in the result. Like I don't think Motive, without the support of DICE, would have been able to hit that map at that level of quality. So it's really.
РПГшку під ноги, якщо стрільнеш, мені здається, тімейтів теж рознесе.
It's been amazing. An amazing journey.
Yeah, now Dead Space in New York, you know, like you guys have the assets, you know what I mean? You're ready to go. Yeah, I mean, I think that there is definitely, you know, a lot of hype, a lot of energy around here. I was asking, you know, a lot of the guys who came up here, right? We had Tompin on earlier talking about this as well as Ryan and David. You know, what are the things that, or the one thing that excites you most about this game that people at home should be prepared to kind of enjoy and embrace when they finally load up the game?
Wow, it's a good question. You want to go first?
Sure. Well, for me, the fact that it's a return on the class play.
Yeah.
Like a real return to the class
Так,
play.
Open Beta буде 9, 10, 14, 17.
I feel useful because I'm not that good and competitive. I'm more of a single player.
That's fair.
Серпень.
It makes sense, you know, given the background, you know.
7, 8, 9, 10 і 14, 17.
Because I'm able to help people and give that little like inch to make sure that they're
А то early
still
access,
standing
так?
and to be able to contribute to the fight. So for me that
Щось страшне, як то анлокнуть
it hits
його?
it right on the
Going
head.
back to classes
Going back to
and
classes.
going back to that bread and butter. Yeah, for sure. What about you, Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, for me, there's a kind of a personal journey
Якісь
here.
умови
My first game
страшні.
as a producer was a game called Black, PlayStation 2.
Wait, you worked on Black?
Yeah, I was the producer.
Bro, that game slapped so hard. Oh man, the gun moments when you were like, oh yeah, and I kind of see a little bit of this here as well.
Right, and you can imagine what we'd have thought back then if we could have seen this. If we could have seen like what the power of the hardware is capable of, what the technology can do, what the teams can do with destruction. So I think for me,
А, і він ще й на Switch 2 вийде,
it's the
прикол.
return to something which feels very reminiscent.
А, ні, не вийде навпаки.
Inspired by, I think, the best of the series.
Я вас набрехав.
And for me personally, inspired a little bit by that work back then.
Oh, I mean, you just shattered
Не
my tiny
дочитав.
brain right now, man, because I absolutely love that game, and you can see the guts in it in here. You can see the passion, and just one of the things that has really stuck out to me working this show is genuinely your joy for the game. You know what you're putting on the screen here, and the fans have fully embraced it, so it's pretty dope. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. You know, hopefully you had a good time up here. Come back.
We had a great time.
It's always fun.
All right, excellent. Thank you guys so much for your time, and yeah, looking forward to seeing you
Так
guys.
кажуть, як наче вже стрім завершувати
Catch you
будуть.
guys soon. All right, folks. There you heard Jeremy and Phil from the dev team as we shared some thoughts on Empire State, which is the map you guys are currently taking a look at right now, alongside the likes of Tarek and Renzrate as they are trying to stay alive inside of here. But once again, thank you, Jeremy and Phil, for that insight and that time. Really, really cool to get some, you know, get some time with the devs, but also to understand, Pansy, how this collaboration works between these studios.
Вони одне й ті саме розповідають. Колаборейшн між студіями. Там горішок дуріє.
I'm looking forward to the question marks in chat in a second.
Look, they're after their codes, man. They're after their codes. You're free. You're free. You're fine. You can say what you want.
Also, do want to remind people, if you're watching why you're spamming drops in the chat right now, because we know that's what
Why
you're
have you got
doing.
them started again?
You heathens. Just so you know, make sure you enable drops on Twitch so that this way you can watch your favorite streamer and then you can get early access to the game.
А, треба дивитися цих
So
чуваків
bear
десь
that
на
in mind.
стрімі.
Make sure you have drops enabled if you're watching on Twitch so that this way you can be good to go. For now, though, we're sticking with the burnt potato.
Maximum power.
Power. Okay, calm down, Palpatine.
Oh, God. As soon as he says it, just get shot in the ass. Straight up.
Відкриті бети.
Man, this map though, so this is the sea area, I believe. Yeah, this is the sea area that Jeremy was talking about, right?
Okay.
You have this bridge in the middle that can be blown up, and we saw it get blown up. And then you're fighting in between these two buildings here, Pansy. It's a real hectic environment.
No, okay. It wasn't just me in the trailer when it looked like that Joker moment when he had the, you know, the explosive in his hand and walks off with the explosion behind him. It looked a little like that, but
just
it
without
does
the
look
nurse's
cool.
outfit.
Yeah.
You know, need the nurse's outfit.
Well,
hey, you never know.
Westy and a nurse's.
Actually, pay good money for that, you know? Don't tell Westy, though.
No, we won't let him know. We won't let him know. But no, it's a cool little area, right? It kind of like evolves.
Привіт. Що за трансляція? Battlefield новий показують. No. Right.
Go for it, Tim!
Sorry, is he invisible?
He's got a 5
Someone turn around and fight Tim!
Little 5-piece, little gunslinger.
Someone found him.
There we go.
You know what?
He's top of the server!
11 kills. 11-1.
Guys, Tim the Tatman's back. This is his game. This is his
Stalker
year.
3, та.
This is it.
Мультиплеєрний режим Сталкера, це обіцяли показати, це воно.
Do it again. 11-2.
You know what, though? The whole time I'm watching this map play out, and I'm seeing all these guys trying to push through, and I'm like, but you know what you could just do? You should just blow up the floor.
I'm still waiting for that. Oh, well, Shoddy at this range, I don't know if it's going to do much.
He made there eventually. It's all good. He got across. I got a little nervous when he's just staring them, trying to flood over. I'm like, guy, please. But who am I to doubt Tim?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's 11-2.
For now.
I don't have any kills. I'm killless in this. That's ambitious.
Yeah, that sprint ain't gonna make it over there. No matter how tight that crosshair is.
That's where you gotta swap it back out.
Yeah, needs them butt
Ого,
shots to make that
стрибок.
work.
Парашут заюзав.
Can you imagine someone just running across the bridge? Parachute.
Popping a parachute.
And then he put it back in.
Трепет не впізнати.
Good try. This is a tough area to fight in, though. If you want to try and force that fight over toward D, you really need to win out on that battle, or on that bridge, rather, and then push forward into the building. There's just no other way around it.
I think the thing that I'm looking to see here from, you know, Nate,
Зона
Tim, et cetera, like
майбутнього.
this squad in particular, like a little bit
Ну
more.
та там же в якійсь кінцівці на весь світ пішла зона. Оце воно. Сталося Брукліна.
Playing from assault, and that really helps when you're trying to breach into a room like that.
It does feel like everyone is also trying to get their bearings still, regardless of them playing the game over the last few days. Because you know, you see these guys all the time in you know, in other games. And
Дивимося стрімерів, які прийшли пограти в Battlefield на презентацію.
That magic here. A lot of players too. I mean, you know, you've been seeing the Battlefield OGs and the way that they've been playing. That's like the textbook way to approach the game, you know?
I'm loving watching these guys play though. I want to see what Scump can do.
Yeah, they got this area locked down. They have firmly
Stuck
won
behind the door for a second.
Door stuck.
Players, no problem. Random boxes in the way, dead.
Nah, he's beaming. Like, quite a high rate of fire on this too. Like, even on like something that looks like it's got a decent amount of range, you've got a decent rate of fire. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
What's he trying to flush him out? This is the...
That's lovely.
Ooh, I thought he was going to go for the classic overextension.
Ah, look, Scump's got balance to gameplay, let's be real.
Дробовика стріляти так звісно. Там
This is the breed to play that sort of assault class, right? You can kind of take that space, punch forward, switch to that shotgun, push up with it, and get aggressive. Wait for your teammates to come through.
So many cool things you could do here. All right, we're going to stick with Scump for a moment, but we'll be back because we're actually going to check in with Alex. She's got another person standing by for an interview.
Ну це не тривало вічно.
We're here with Everything Alley. Everything Alley. You jumped into Conquest Empire State. How incredible is this map?
I'm actually having a lot of fun. I didn't think I would love this game mode, but I want to play it for hours now. I'm having a lot of fun. It's a fun team game. We're able to kind of like figure out what the movement's like, what we need to use, what guns are best, and this game mode's really fun for shotgun actually. So, yeah, I keep hearing a lot of shotguns lately. Is that your current setup? I'm using shotgun, a little grenade launcher, you know, SMG. But overall, it's really fun. It's really fast-paced. Kind of working as a team to get all those points, and I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, what's it like as a team? Like, what are you guys running?
A little bit of everything. I think we're being a little silly. We did one shotgun round. Now we're doing some grenade launchers, SMGs, same thing. Switching it up.
Повторює
Sounds
одне
like
і
a
те
lot of
саме.
fun, and you two have been playing together on the Zessa squad. Yeah, we're on a squad with Imperial, Hal, and Rogue. What's next for you in the game? What are you planning to do?
Там чувак дуже гарно на шотгані перед цим роздавав
That's what I do, and I
хедшоти.
can't wait to play that. I can't wait to get in a golf cart and drive around, run
А
some
по
people over,
своїм!
you know? I love that. Can I join you for that?
Нема friendly fire.
Okay. All right, back to you, Golden Boy.
Awesome stuff there. Thank you so much, Aliak, and always great to hear from our creators. Everything Ali wants to run people over with a golf cart. Seems
I mean,
well adjusted.
Who didn't though? Who didn't? I saw that. I saw it by the pool. I'm like, come on.
I'm a fan of the first Jackass movie. Let's go crazy with the golf carts.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Put me on the ramp. Call me Johnny Knoxville.
Here's the question: Can you?
Він теж гарно з дрововика втілив, непогано.
That actually would be great. I would love that. I can only imagine the silly stuff you could do if you were able to pull something like that off. A lot of shotgun play. Yeah, Ali was talking about that. I'm a little surprised to see it, but the shotties are strong.
We need some people to come out here with the SMGs. You got to shut these guys down. Don't let them run the server like that.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It feels like again, it's gonna be that sort of chess match of people learning what works and what then scales up against it. For now, it's gonna whatever feels right. You know, people still learning the map, still learning the kind of.
25-й голос на Щіп Т5 студії робили. Та.
Focus on the action.
Hey,
Your team needs you. Courage is dying.
He's safe behind his box for the moment.
For the moment.
Gets away with it.
His teammates are all just dying around him.
Ну, я вже казав, повторюся, та що EA роблять величезну ставку на Battlefield 6. Забагато їхніх студій приймали участь у створенні цього проєкту. Він масштабний, великий і 100% дорогий. В плані розробки. Дякую за компанію. Побачимось.
Let's go, Timmy.
Now that he's locked in, maybe he can regain the top of it there. 50% though, I mean, right now the team is doing one.
Цей раунд ще довго буде тривати.
Oh, yeah, the double pump, but
Чав вже
okay.
400.
Yeah, bit of an overwhelm. Thought maybe with them scaling up, be able to hold that, but
B and C are actually getting flipped here in this one, so could end up seeing our orange team that's currently struggling right now maybe come back into this. It's not out of the it ain't over until you're down to like at least 50 tickets.
And when you get that kind of comeback, the feeling of it is just so electric.
Yeah.
We're able to swing a deficit like this. So would love to see it happen.
He hasn't left since he killed Nate Shot.
Yeah, I was going to say, that was the one that killed Nate Shot earlier. That's pretty nutty.
But again, there's always that one almost to over-push sometimes, right? There's that one to be, okay, I'll just keep going. But like, there's moments and there's areas in these maps where it's good to take like a moment or two to slow things down, take that space, create some safety for the rest of your teammates, then to scale up with you. See, Nate Shot here just buying his time for a moment, switching out to the AR. Pausing for thought, still has the shotgun in the pocket, but again, this sort of like get yourself ready with your squad and then work up. Again, B looks like he's going to be the target of focus. So again, now start to work it through. Doesn't look like he's supposed to hold squad up though, so again, maybe waiting on Courage to get back on his feet.
О, загорівся.
A little assisted there by the fire, but yeah, ultimately he's going to get taken down.
Yeah, that's always going to be a tough one, especially with no medic around. But you can, as the assault, pop an adrenaline. So, you know, if you happen to have that on the kit, might not be a bad idea to use that. But Scum's got a great vantage point here, and you can also see
like that.
Oh boy, they're just like lemmings over the cliff.
Light work for Scum.
And I gotta say, again, going back to like the map
Кільпається
design
там десь між очей.
visuals, like the graffiti on the side of the walls, like so. We were talking with Phil earlier about that. It really is so New York, just the feel of this map.
You also then kind of know where you are intuitively because of those visuals. You're like, oh, I can place myself without having to look at the mini map or look at the map or kind of like figure that out. Yeah. You can actually kind of build through this because
it's either New York or Berlin. It's one or the other, you know, and more than likely New York.
Yeah. Scum's absolutely cooking right now.
Yeah, he's got a great spot.
Такий прикол на всіх на парашутах перестрибують.
Losing the homes though, which that could be quite problematic if they're not careful. Those spawns surrounding them will be a problem.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for someone to try and push up or maybe come from like E or B or try and flank the street here, right? 'Cause you kind of imagined that they would have taken B on that one, but still trying to facilitate the cross for his teammates, catch those players, respawning in, coming back in. Again, this is what you kind of expect though from someone like Scum. Good map awareness, good knowledge of how to play
Ой-ой-ой.
positions.
Ой-ой-ой, оце він витворяє. Але помер.
What the hell?
Triple kill. I know, man. Why? You were about to get the 4-piece.
I mean, the shotgun giveth, the shotgun taketh.
It's true. It's true.
Can only be so upset when you just got a 4K running shot.
На таку коротеньку
Like
відстань.
the rest are good, but like Scum to me mechanically terrifying.
I mean, we haven't even seen Chauncey in the server yet.
Him constantly noting just the flanks. I mean, yeah, he wasn't really catching too many people on him, but just constantly having that head on a swivel to watch for that approach to come in. That's just going to be good game sense across the board.
Hell, he caught them on the street though, right? When he had that nice fish in the barrel moment, almost positioned up to catch some more. It's really nice to see intuitive gameplay from someone like him. Res time.
Res time. Oh.
Close.
Send it again.
Round 2. There we go. Yeah, there we got it.
Капець.
That's how you get to run a res in Battlefield. You should know better by now.
I noticed you got to be on them with the res.
Yeah.
You got to be right on top of them, which makes sense considering it's a defibrillator.
Well, you need to be on him with the res, but you also need to be on him for the kill. Because if you had this long, decent little range that hitbox, if it was a bit too wide, people start getting very frustrated very quickly about getting killed by somebody who's 5 feet away from them with a defib.
Pressure. Yeah. They're surrounded.
Drop off, yeah.
There's some reinforcements coming in though. Got a kill on the Kurds there at the end.
Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой. Застрелили. Ти бігає з цим шокером.
Still with the shot. I'm looking at the feed. I'm seeing so many shotties pop up.
There's an RPG right there.
Yeah, that's Stodale, right? I see you, bud.
Що таке рандезука?
Smart plays, bringing teammates back. Preserve those tickets, but they're losing a lot of bodies here.
This should be interesting to see how well Scum fares here, because it looks like they're kind of holding towards D, kind of pushing up the street. Needs a bit more range, right? Could switch out to the shotgun if they do gap close, but again, you're getting dealt with at range. There's that kind of like outplay almost, right?
Also,
you do need a whole RPG to handle.
Shoot an RPG at him, man. It's as simple as
That's
that.
what it is.
They're learning. What I think is interesting is that now, as the action continues forward, and they're kind of adapting, you're starting to see a little bit of that like difficulty in being able to get the freedom to get those kills.
Справді 300 кілів.
43 top fragger in the lobby at the moment.
All right, Tim.
Різниця.
He's having a life game right now.
Oh, it wasn't Tim, but he's close.
Tim, never mind.
He's close. He's close.
We're on the cap.
He's still having a life game, buddy. You got this.
But again, if we look at this, the interesting thing to my eye as well is like as much as we're in that kind of meat grinder on that kind of what.
Але мені здається, що сині зараз програють.
Yeah, a little labored, but it's lovely.
Знову ж таки дуже мало шансів камбечити. Але все ж можливо.
But again, you look at who's playing, right, and some of these players are going for those kills, which is fair enough, don't blame me. But then you look at the cap points, totally different. Those Battlefield veterans hitting up those points, they're not going necessarily for that meat grinder the whole time, like, oh, okay, I'll go back cap. I'll flip this.
I think and a lot of people who maybe aren't used to playing, either this game mode, just Battlefield generally, to get to the top of the scoreboard, it's not all about fragging.
No, it's not.
Somebody's got
Я бачив це в трейлері та 2042. Це дуже прикольний момент.
Again, we watched Scum, right? We watched Scum. We were on board with Scum. This guy was tearing it up, but they were struggling originally on the cap points. Now they're running this back, though. Again, it's that flip, right? Like getting that control, getting that build up. He was doing so well, but outdone now. They're starting to figure it out.
They might be able to come back.
This flip is huge.
This is huge. They got 4 of the 5, Seth.
Yeah, A&E contention's coming through.
It's all up in the air, dude. It's all up in the air.
This is going to end up getting quite close, especially if they're able to hold on to these. But now you got 3 under fire, so they need to maintain at least control on 2 of them.
I want to play the assault class so bad now.
О, влучив.
God damn.
Та що ж ти витворяєш?
Like the suppressed shotty feels
Ой-ой-ой.
filthy. It just sounds filthy
Yeah,
too,
it sounds
right?
nasty. It sounds so good. They got a big flip here, team. Oh, man. We might be seeing a potential comeback here. They're getting close.
This is crazy work. This is actually crazy work. If they pull this off.
And you see how quickly the tickets start going now.
Yeah.
I mean, they are
plummeting.
flying.
I mean, Tactical Brit just pulled off a 4 or 5K of his own right there.
All right, so now they're going to try and see if they can stop this D cap. Which
C's under pressure. You just saw them going down there. This could be rough.
if they're able to stop C at all, which, you get the... damn it.
Too late.
2 гри підряд намагались прибрати, а на 22 вирішили. Ну, це тоді буде фішка.
It looked like a nice attempt for a back cap, maybe, right? Get that pressure on the behind, make them turn around, pay attention, but kind of hard to do on your own there.
100 tickets separates these two teams.
As if it's closed in.
Yeah, it's super close.
A separation of what, several hundred previously?
It was. Yeah, this is what you like about Battlefield, though. It is doable, but everyone has to be on that same page, working together.
Big kills coming in here. They got to get these flips on A and B to stop the bleeding, but things are starting to get a little hectic here.
Put themselves into a pretty good spot. Up and over the top.
Oh, he's found him, man. He can sniff him out.
This is what they need to prevent. They cannot allow these tickets to go away so freely like this.
And look, this isn't even just him there with a shotgun, right? He's at range now. He's at arm's length just laying it down. They need some fight back, man. You can't let Skunk get away with this.
Yeah, this is much more respectable gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
Not relying on the shot he hits
Now, I'm
fully,
down for this,
now he's
though.
back to it.
Та багато чуваків з дробовиками останнім часом.
Nice try. How done?
Люди скучили, бо без цих багів втрачалася частина приколів ком'юніті, особливо в компанії.
All right, we're getting close. We're down. I
Ну
mean,
так.
Sub 100 now.
Yeah, sub 100. They do need to prevent the B and C from being capped here.
I mean, them getting E right here.
This might be big.
That is a big secure.
But again, this is what I expect from these veteran players, right? Eyeing up where looks vulnerable, where can we skip past? We don't want to go for that just, bloodbath. That's unnecessary. Can we build up now? 80 to 95. It is crunch time between these two.
Now, without a doubt, it's a different system if you're not too familiar with it. In Battlefield, it's more
Нереалістично, зате смішно. Ля, вони майже зрівнялись.
You're kind of spending a ticket to come back into the game. So that's why you're seeing that number tick down, because those are players coming back in, but also as you own areas, that also begins to tick down. And folks, you got a tied game! Oh, we got a tied game!
That is actually wild. Last man alive, trying to play it safe. Stone. Oh! The last stand! Holding this one on, that's huge!
But the caps are coming through at the same time. We can see ABC
He's
all
going for the
under
cap
fire.
himself. Capping it out right now as well. There it is. So got the cap, got the defend, got the squad back up. That is beautiful work from Stoda.
They're in a really good spot for the moment, but they have to hold the rest of the objectives that have already been flipped to neutral.
This is getting down.
It's getting low. It's so low now. They need to hold on to this. Be careful of those respawns. As you said, 20 seconds.
Ля, сині виграють зараз, прикол.
It's dropping so quickly. This has got to be it. Secured here for them.
That's so sick.
Run back coming through.
Battlefield fucking rocks.
That was so well done.
Все, програли червоні. А в них така перевага була, щось 700, щось такого, як було 300.
That was Tim the Tap Man having a life game. Crazy.
100%.
That was
actually wild.
sick. That was cool.
Oh man, that feels like one of the best examples of like the difference between just like running around and shooting and killing, and then going for objectives, playing with your squad, building up, like prioritizing the right thing to do.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was so cool. Now, of course, if you felt the way we felt watching that, being like, oh, damn, that was dope, why don't you go ahead and check out the open beta. Don't forget that if you're watching the creators during today's stream, you can unlock early access August 7th and the 8th. And then,
Це точно кінець
going
вже, так?
right into that, weekend 1, the 9th and the 10th. So much time, 48 hours of destruction and chaos. But the good news is, it's not just that, because the following weekend we'll have more
Так, а хто
48
виграв
hours
тоді?
of
Я
carnage
заплутався.
and mayhem from the 14th to the 17th. Actually, wait, no, that's more than that. It's more than 4. That's 3 days.
It's pretty close, man.
That's 3 whole
It's pretty
days.
damn close.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Numbers are hard.
They are.
Numbers and math is difficult. But do not forget that if you are watching this, go check out some of our streamers so that this way you can get access to that open beta, early access, so that this way they have those drops over there and enable the drops. Cannot stress that enough. If you don't,
does help.
Just because you're spamming drops on the stream, just because you're spamming drops, kids, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
That's what someone would say though to keep people for themselves. Untrustworthy.
Yes, I want all the codes for me.
Here, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, the burnt peanut, courage, lots of great highlights from this one.
I really like this map. I really like that map
and
already.
This was the squad deathmatch variant of it, which was great.
So this is the smallest human that we kind of saw, hovering more around the sea site that we saw on Conquest. But man, opening that map up. I mean,
Хайлайти показують. Тут точно кінець, так? Чи ні? Напевно.
The one thing that I wish we had here was some rush gameplay.
I know, you're a fiend.
That is absolutely what I go for all the time.
Honestly.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's also escalation. We don't even know how that one's gonna look. So.
На боці НАТО?
Man, I mean,
Ну тоді тільки за НАТО грати, інших варіантів немає.
Those kind of comebacks come through, and yeah, you can see the guys popping the hell off after they pulled it off. Just every right maneuver, every right attack on the sights, just beautifully read by these guys.
And it's like, it's that Battlefield feeling of turning a game like that, but imagine it here, right? You can see your opponent.
Yeah.
You can see him on the other side, iron them down.
They're like right across from where
so
Scum and everybody's like
talking
positioned
trash
at.
to each other.
It's been a minute since I got to enjoy like a Battlefield LAN, right? Like anyone who knows Drunks or Florian, I used to love this, man, because there's such a feeling to this, and then it gets amplified here in events like this.
Yeah, for sure. It's a great vibe playing with the team. This was the
that
moment.
was incredible from Stody. This hold down right here.
Saved the game.
Literally capped the point, got the squad back, held it down.
Exactly,
Unreal.
exactly. Well, of course, folks, we want to thank the people who make this event happen, and a huge thank you once again to
купуйте на PlayStation,
as well as
Там де
Razer.
вдвічі дорожче.
You can't forget about Intel. You also have Elgato, and finally
спонсори.
Red Bull for making this happen and being a part of our multiplayer reveal event.
Здається,
It's been such
не
a blast
знаю.
so far,
Може і
but
не
we do have
повернуть.
Aliak standing by with another one of our creators to get their thoughts on the game. Aliak, what you got?
Everybody's having so much fun down here, and the vibes are so good. I mean, you could hear the screaming, and everybody's so locked in. But I found myself attached over here, who seems to also be having a lot of fun. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great about
Ні, ніяк не закінчиться ця презентація. Я вже втомився, насправді, 2 години від стріму.
Whoa, okay. You need to tell me why you
Плюс
think
я не
this
грав,
could
а
be the
тільки
best game of all
дивився.
time.
Це дуже незвично. Давно такого не було, як наче якусь трансляцію дивлюся з презентаціями різних ігор. По типу
Right, so what has
Xbox
been your
чи
favorite
PlayStation,
moment so
але там
far?
теж не було
Not gonna lie,
таких
running
довгих
around with a
трансляцій.
shotgun and just one bulleting people. It's so fun. It's easy. It's easy.
Yeah, so have you been playing around with any tools, maybe hopping on some tanks, causing any mayhem?
Every time I can get a tank, I'm spawning in a tank, and then I'm just going and capturing a point, and then I'm shooting missiles at people. It's so free kills, free wins. That's all.
So what did you think of the map that we just played?
Well, which one? Was it the Liberations? I forgot what the map was called.
Maybe your favorite one today.
Favorite one? The one was like there's a building in the middle, and I run around with the shotgun and camp in corners. But I also like the one where it's like the mountain peaks and everything. It's a little hard to maneuver with the tank though.
Yeah, Liberation Peak. So you've been enjoying the destruction in the map so far?
Oh yeah, that's like the best part. Like being able to just blow up buildings and shoot missiles at people with C4 and then having people fall through the roof. That's the most fun.
All right, thank you so much, Attach. Back
Thank
to
you so much.
Thank you so much for that. I mean, look, you just heard from a championship pro player right there, his thoughts on Battlefield. So just throwing it out there, kind of a big deal. Shout out to Attach. Now, of course, I'm joined here by 2 more devs. You got Alexia and Christian here. Great job on the reveal, by the way. Great job to all the devs. You guys all did a great job on that.
Фокс закінчив стрімити, а я думав його рейдити. Перестрімив. Капець.
Just a little bit. So let's talk about this map in particular, because we've been talking about the maps as they've been coming up. So yeah, Siege of Cairo, what can people be expecting from this one, Christian?
Yeah, this is one of our kind of more close quarters maps that has high intensity, but still has that nice balance with good vehicle lanes. And there's a ton of awesome destruction. There's
Добре.
the C-point.
Напевно, будемо закруглятись там, бо мені щось
The
затяжко
conquest mode
сприймати
with the boss, we can kind of hide under. It's always a mayhem when people play that. Super fun map, lots of great destruction, and it looks stunning as well.
Oh yeah, it most definitely does. But also,
Добренько, тоді не будемо нікого рейдити, бо хотів саме Фокса рейдернути, але він вже закруглився. Перестрімив, щось стартанув пізніше за нього, дивно. Коротше, що, подякував, що дивилися. Можливо, демку помацаємо, якщо буде така можливість. Тому демки-бомки, побачимось в інших місцях інтернетів, бувайте.
Yeah, sure. So we wanted to make sure our weapon customization had depth. And the point system allows us to do that in a really good way, right? We have a ton of attachments for all kinds of weapons, some more than others. And you can build a really fucking awesome weapon, but we don't want it to be OP for one thing, right? So the point system allows us to, you have to make choices, like really thoughtful choices around what you're putting on your weapons, because some attachments are more expensive than others.
Yeah.
And having that system allows us to make sure that people are really able